almost opted not to play this audio.
Okay.
Because it's almost too unbelievable that anybody would be this paranoid.
All right. Who is it?
Gavin.
And who's the other person?
Me.
Okay. Well, there explains paranoia.
Forgot what I did with the file. And I gotta look for room.
Get it.
Three wide, trying to get by left traffic.
That's not it.
The only sport on radio that you can feel.
The whole dick is in Gavin's mouth. The whole dick in his mouth.
It's a good promo.
I love that, man.
I'd listen to that.
When's that on?
Let's see. Gavin. Here it is.
Anytime you're talking to Gavin, he is immediately paranoid. Because you've done so many things to him.
All right. You listen to this.
All right.
And see which way you would have gone with it.
All right.
You being the person that was called.
All right. You called me instead of Gavin. Go ahead.
Got it. And I'm in the car as well.
All right.
We're going to be giving away.
Uconnect is connected. Ready.
Call
Name, please.
Gavin.
Would you like to call
Gavin.
at work or mobile?
Mobile.
Calling
Gavin.
mobile.
That's pretty cool. Is that built into your truck?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I could have cut that out, but I'm showing off.
That's very cool.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Just driving. What's up?
Did we get bikini girls for the yard sale for this Saturday?
Yeah,
We're doing a bikini car wash Saturday at the yard sale.
Okay. Did not know that.
That's my reason.
To be calling him.
Right.
I'm working on a couple places that are going to provide a couple girls.
Oh.
So we should have an answer, I would say, at least tomorrow.
So where are you at now?
I'm driving on Central.
Where are you going?
Just had to pick up some errands, Walmart, pick up a couple things. Why?
Just asking what you're doing. Hey, could you stop at that McDonald's up there on the right and get me a salad?
What?
Salad.
Yeah, I know that part.
You know-
Yeah, I can, but how would you know that I'm at McDonald's, that I'm near a McDonald's?
I'm just asking. Did you stop or not? You're going to miss that? Well, you passed it.
Dude, you got someone. What's going on?
Okay.
We've already figured this out, right?
No.
Dan, it's okay to blow the bit. Everybody knows what's happened here.
You've got something on his car, you know where he
He's
is.
got a McDonald's at every corner, and how would you know where he passed? An exit.
Oh, you're buffoons.
I'm not. How do you know this?
Trey.
Sorry.
All right. Are you guys playing stupid just to stretch the bit?
I'm not. I don't understand it, no.
No.
Okay.
Don't get it.
We all understand. Gavin and I are both on our cell phones.
Yes. Got that.
All right. Well, you passed it.
Dude, you got someone. What's going on? How do you know I was at a McDonald's? How do you know I just passed a McDonald's?
I'm just asking if you could stop. Obviously, you're too goddamn busy. Didn't you wear that blue shirt 2 or 3 days ago?
What was that?
The blue shirt you got on. Didn't you wear that a couple of days ago?
What the hell is going on? How do you know I'm wearing a blue shirt? And how do you know I just passed a f***ing McDonald's? What the f*** is going on? You got someone watching me? You got someone around me? What the hell?
I'm behind you in f***ing traffic, dildo.
You scared the living shit out of me, man.
Paranoid ass.
God.
Now go back to that McDonald's and get me a salad.
No, I would have been equally as paranoid. I probably would have looked around in the rear view and see if I could see you.
Yeah, but be
also,
honest.
it's not beyond the realm of possibility that you put someone in his truck.
That would be your initial thought,
Sure.
since it's Russ.
Absolutely.
Because, Russ, you have too much going on.
It's so easy to hide these days, too.
I left the house early. I went by the Guitar Center, and on the way to the station, I ended up behind Gavin. Actually, I see him up the road. I had to speed up to get close to him.
Sure it was him. That was good. No, I wouldn't have cut that. Immediately. I would have looked around in traffic. Your truck kind of stands out, so I would have looked for, but if I didn't see you, no, I would assume you put something on my truck.
I didn't realize the IQ level was that low on the show.
It's not. The problem is we're giving you too much credit, apparently.
That would be easy to do and track whoever.
Well, you could do a GPS, but that's not going to tell me what color shirt he's wearing.
No.
You could have had someone in the building tell you what he's wearing that day.
I'm not that interested.
Yes, you are. Push him over the edge and make him crazy. Yeah, you do it. I'm surprised we haven't done it yet.
If somebody's behind, or if somebody's on the cell phone and go, hey, can you pull up that McDonald's on the right? I'm going to go, are you behind me?
And that would be the first thing I would ask, unless
If it was
you.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's you, I assume you've done something intricate.
Out of the blue, you've just called me for whatever reason because you know where I am. You find me in other countries. No, that'd be my first thought.
You found Gavin in San Antonio when he didn't really tell anybody he was going to San Antonio.
Well, obviously at first blush, he told somebody.
But he didn't tell you.
Nobody tells me anything. There's no
That's
reason
for a reason.
that. Why don't you guys just speed up the process? Tell me, have the paranoia already living within you, and that way you don't have to. You can take the anxiety out.
Every once in a while, I hold out hope that I'll be able to get out of town one time and have you not know where I am.
Just do what I do. Don't go anywhere.
Just don't travel.
That's the reason I'm afraid to go anywhere. I got too many people pissed off at me.
I still remember on my honeymoon, Trey called me in the room.
How do you do that?
Because you guys were trying to do something. I don't know, but I'm trying to take a nap because I'm sunburned and I'm crispy, and I pick up the phone.
In Mexico?
Yeah. And it's Trey. He's just like, Dan?
What are you doing?
Exactly.
God, I hate those words. I hate those words. That cop that stopped me at the time of the airport pulls me over and comes up to the window. I figure, here we go. I got my CHL and my license and everything. He goes, what are you doing? God! Busted.
Why is that irritating?
Because that's you. Might as well say, Russ calling. What are you doing? God, it's irritating.
Death is here.
And they know where you are. We all feel we're being watched at all times anyway.
Gavin.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Working. You freaked me out.
You've never had anybody call you that just happened to be behind you in traffic?
This isn't anybody, Russ. This is the man who has killed me for 5 years.
So I called to say hello. Mm-hmm. And you get paranoid.
No, you
Because I
didn't.
figured he'd bust me right off. Hey, pull off to that McDonald's.
Anybody else? That would have been my first thought. Where are you in traffic?
I was going to milk it longer, but I couldn't keep from snotting myself. And you could hear his labor.
Yeah, he goes right over the edge.
I'll back it up. You can hear right after the asking him to stop. All of a sudden, his breathing becomes labored.
Well, also, you guys hang out in different parts of town. I wouldn't think if I was over in Dallas, I wouldn't think you'd be behind me.
Well, it's a Guitar Center that I went to.
Yeah, I know that part. Yeah, I can, but how would you know that I'm at McDonald's, that I'm near McDonald's?
I'm just asking, can you stop or not? You're going to miss that? Well, you passed it.
Dude, you got someone. What's going on? How do you know I was at McDonald's? How do you know I just passed the McDonald's?
I'm just asking. And also, if you're on the freeway, there's a really good chance you're going to be passing McDonald's anyway.
That is true, but you told him exactly the moment he passed the exit. That's, yeah, not random.
Well, there's also the McDonald's right next to the Fitzhugh building.
He didn't say he was at Fitzhugh.
He said he was on
I was
Central.
running errands. Yeah.
If you could stop. Obviously, you're too goddamn busy. Didn't you wear that blue shirt 2 or 3 days ago?
What was that?
The blue shirt you got on. Didn't you wear that a couple of days ago?
What the hell is going on? How do you know?
I just get the picture of the guys in the bait cars, you know, that little camera that you're looking at them when they're driving. Just,
Oh,
you would have a monitor in your truck watching him at all times.
He gets to where he sounds like Chloe did when he played the hose on him that JD was dead.
What are you doing? What's going on? I'm confused.
Why does everybody believe everything I do when I call?
Because you're capable of it. Most people aren't. You're capable of all these things. And you would do it only for the irritation factor.
It was an innocuous moment.
It wasn't. Nothing around here is innocuous. Nothing. Light bulbs go out. We assume that's in the master plan.
Bullshit. And how do you know I just passed a f***ing McDonald's? What the f*** is going on? You got...
Yeah, it does sound like Flo.
You tell me right now.
I'm confused.
It's exactly the same intonation. You have that effect on people. You push people over the edge.
Dude, that's wrong.
You do it.
Someone watching me? You know someone around me? What the hell?
I'm behind you in f***ing traffic, dildo.
You scared the living shit out of me, man.
Paranoid ass.
Come on.
Now go back to that McDonald's and get me a salad. So at no time, Gavin, did you think, maybe he's behind me?
No, not on Central, because you're trying to look forward. If we're on like a side street and it's just me and you.
Also, normally you're not in that part of town, that part of the day.
Exactly.
All right. Well, then I was wrong.
You got us all. Well, you would have gotten me too. Unless I was driving in our area where we live, then I'd say, okay, where are you? You obviously seen me drive by. But if I'm driving in Dallas, I'm not going to think that.
Okay.
This show follows you everywhere.
God, does it ever?
I'm at the doctor's this morning, and the nurse says, you know, it says CBS Radio for like health insurance. She goes, oh, what do you do? Yeah, I work on a talk show. Which one? The Russ Martin Show. Russ! I know Russ. I know JD. I know Chloe. Oh, my God.
And Trey Trenholm on the card didn't stick out to her?
No. She knows them from like years ago.
Oh, okay.
Then I have to sit there and tell the other nurse, explain the wheel of punishment and the things on it. That's always a fun little, trying to explain plate jobs and flaming sombreros, and
I leave those off. Just say it.
Well, who's the chick?
Actually, there's a note from her at the back of the console.
Russ and JD, long time since we've seen each other. Hope you're well. I'm still doing massages. Trace, I can't read the rest of this. I do see something about Seduction of Innocence, JD's movie.
Yeah, she said she was in it.
Which one was she? Did she tell you?
She didn't tell me.
Okay.
Said she.
Oh, I know which one this is.
You do?
She was one of the chicks in the boat scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know her?
Know her.
How do you know her?
Know her.
How do you know her?
She's
Is she one of the chicks on the upper deck when we're shooting?
I don't remember.
Okay, I thought maybe in the movie. I'm trying to place her.
What do you remember?
Yeah.
She's a professional masseuse. Massage therapist.
Is she the one that gave you a massage one time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then?
We should.
And I got an erection, which is okay.
Certainly it's fine to get an erection during a massage.
From a female.
Well, from a human.
Female.
It's also okay if it happens. There was no attraction to that man.
Why'd you get a boner?
It's just because I had taken the Cialis the night before.
Knowing that you were going to go see Robbie.
No, knowing that I was having a weekend with Joy. No, not at all. No intention. Come on.
Hey, I'm going to take this tonight, knock off a piece of Joy. Tomorrow, I'll go finish it up with Robbie.
Exactly when do you think it's okay to get an erection with a man touching you?
It just happened. I didn't think about it. It just occurred. And it wasn't, some raging thing that lasted an hour. It was a momentary thing.
2 days. We made 2 days. Clear the 2 days.
It's his fault.
Queer free.
I didn't bring this up. You started off with a massage, and we went over that. We went that direction.
I just brought up that I got an erection from a massage from a chick.
I understand. That's good. I'm happy for you. Anything else you get?
So from her?
Yeah.
We haven't identified her, have we?
No.
Hell yeah.
Really? Well, it's pretty rare for a real massage therapist to do that.
Well, she is.
I think I know what we're talking about. I'm not positive. There are a lot of girls in that movie.
I'll see if I got a picture later.
Okay. I bet you do. All right.
Hang on. I got her phone number on it. Yeah, that's good.
How is that good?
I need a good rub down.
Stresses of life.
From a chick.
I understand from a chick. Terry's my guy.
Oh, is it Terry?
Terry.
I got the name wrong.
I swear by him.
Yeah.
I swear by him. Chloe's been there. I paid for Chloe. Did Dan ever send you?
No.
No, okay.
Chloe, when Terry rubbed you down, you get it on?
No, it was the most flaccid it's ever been, I believe.
Very happy for you.
It actually went inside.
Went inside and flattened out.
Thought I had a tapeworm.
I looked down and went, hey! Maybe it'll come out in the spring.
Gavin's been back to Terry on his own. His girlfriend's
So far,
gone.
everybody that we've talked to, you're the only one
after 15
that
years,
got the rager.
I only had, it wasn't a rager. After 15 years, yeah, one time I did flip over.
So it was the Cialis?
Yeah.
And it was just the stimulation.
I don't know what made it happen. I mean,
Now you do know what happened.
I'm telling you, sometimes with the Cialis, it just has a mind of its own. I'll just be driving in the car, and it'll go boop. It'll take a moment.
You know what the difference there is?
What?
You don't have a guy rubbing on you.
Just saying, it pops up from time to time.
What was Terry rubbing when you got it?
My shoulders.
He rub your ass?
No, actually, he was hurting. He was digging in, doing...
Does he ever rub your ass?
No. Oh, you rub my ass, no.
Well, there are a lot of muscles in your ass.
A lot of pressure points down there, sacrum, ilium. That's where I have my back problems.
Nope, I don't have any lower back problems at all. Mostly my shoulders and arms.
Yeah.
That's all.
And getting your shoulders rubbed give you the erection.
He was digging into my shoulder, and then he said, all right, flip over, and that's about the time.
Well, what a coincidence. I'm digging into the table. Thank God I get to flip over and air this bitch out. Woo! Take the towel off. Let the wind hit it from all different directions.
I like you. You like me too.
So it's just the fact that you were being rubbed on. It didn't matter that it was male or female.
No.
All right. Let's say we bring in Clyde from the movies.
No.
Say you got an orangutan rubbing your shoulders.
It just happened. I'm sure it probably would have been the same thing.
From an orangutan?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
left turn, Clyde.
Now, right.
Turn faster.
Yeah. Now shift it into neutral. You ever have a chick do that?
Yeah.
Play stick shift when you're laying in your
They love doing that for whatever reason.
What is that fascination?
I don't, because they don't have one to play with, and they get to do that, and they finally
Well, go sit in the Corvette and do it.
No, it's not the
I'm
same.
laying on my back. Coming up to a stoplight. Shift it in neutral. Back and forth. That's right.
High speed. Anyway.
Terry ever do that to you?
No, he never
play deer shit
down there at all. No, there's nothing. He's a great, nice guy.
No, really, it's relaxing. Just
Middle-aged family.
Here comes the best part.
What?
Come up to a stoplight. Neutral.
Coast me, baby. Oh, Lord.
So we're going to have to subtract a couple of days off the queer calendar.
I'm just proud we made it a day.
I think it was almost 2.
Baby steps.
All right. Anything else queer before we get to news?
Nothing else queer. I got some good news. This will be cut number 1.
What if it was one of the Defile sisters giving you a rub down?
It probably wouldn't have made any difference. It still would have done its business. It would have made any difference. There was nothing.
Can you remember what the Defile sisters look like?
Yes. There's nothing sexual about that erection. Nothing.
An erection is sexual.
It's not.
That means you're ready for business. You're open.
Well, sometimes
Come on in.
I'll wake up in the middle of the night and have one. Or in the morning. Or a lot of times. But there are no sexual thoughts going on.
Well, you wake up, you might have been having a sexual dream.
Well,
about Terry.
Uh-huh. Terry. So Trey's point is well taken. We can't go anywhere without being recognized. That's where all that
Don't shift into neutral here.
We're coming up to a stoplight.
Is this a story or an email that you're holding?
That's a story.
What is it?
We got good news. Kevin Costner is releasing a country album on November the 11th.
Finally.
With his country band, Modern West.
Is he done collapsing the movie industry? Hey, there are a lot of the mediums I can torch.
Apparently, this group is not new. They originally got together years ago, although not the exact same lineup. Oh, not the original lineup. Who the hell wants to see that?
They knock off. Is it really Kevin Costner? Is it a trick?
No, and I pulled out some audio. This is not from the band, the new band. This is from something that we actually heard about a year ago. This was Kevin Costner, and the audio is pretty crappy because it was on someone's camera.
I think I remember this.
They disbanded when Kevin's acting career took off, so it's about time for them to get back together, I guess. Kevin says he's been playing with some of the guys over 20 years, and he was in a concert and he sang, well, you'll recognize the song. And again, pardon the audio quality.
Was it the man that shot Liberty Valance?
Liberty Valance, yeah.
Couldn't have got Kevin.
About a minute long.
Yeah, good. That Waterworld was the same length.
I need to fly him to Gitmo.
I can't wait. I just can't wait for this album to come out and hear what he sounds like in a studio. This is bad. You don't know part of it's because it's outdoors in a theater or if it's just as bad as it sounds.
I don't know why a lot of these actors think they can go that route. At least with our band, we know we blow, and that's the shtick.
We don't blow, though. We have a good show.
We got to work in the costumes and the shtick to make it tolerable. If all we were just a cover band, we'd be by ourselves.
It's a great all-around experience. What was I going to say? Oh, the thing about doing a studio album is you can pitch correct things. So he actually might be able to not sing, but sound decent on the album.
I got $5.
With pitch correction machines over in the corner smoking.
Yeah, we tried that same machine on Waterworld. No. Is that the only cut you got from him?
Yeah, that's it. It's not enough.
All right. Let's see if there's anything else. What is it? Why do you keep loading this Tina Fey crap from Saturday Night Live? I see it.
Oh, that's a new one. And this actually wasn't as good as the first one. The story came out. Her parents did an interview, basically.
Sarah
Palin's parents. And they said they enjoyed the Tina Fey Saturday Night Live bit.
I think, yeah, it was today that they released the ratings for the past week. Mm-hmm. Did I get it right? Saturday Night Live, it was either number one in its time slot or it was number one for the week.
I'm pretty sure it was number one for the week.
Yep, I believe it was.
Oh, that Tina Fey thing and Sarah Palin has been just a ratings bonanza for them. And they didn't even really hype it this much coming into this last week that she was going to be on again.
Is any of the clip funny? Personally, because all I see is what's on CNN, and I don't pay any attention to it.
Personally, I don't think this week is very funny. It's only a minute and a half or so. If you want to hear it?
I'll listen to the beginning.
You went to the UN for the first time. How was that experience?
Oh, it was just amazing. So many interesting people.
Is this supposed to be the Katie Couric interview?
Yes.
I have to say, I was disheartened by how many of them were foreigners.
Where'd she go?
The UN.
Oh, okay. I got a strong vibe. We should just cut this bitch here.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. Fort Worth's most listened to talk station. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Ready, Daniel?
Okay.
All right, get it on.
All right, traffic right now brought to us by Frank Kent Motors and also by Chicken Express. Do have a crash in Mesquite, 30 eastbound at North Galloway. The 2 left lanes are closed. And like I said, due to a crash, that has everyone piling up to Motley Drive. And not sure if he's still there, but up in Plano on 75 northbound to Parker Road, there's someone trying to change his flat tire in the carpool lane. That was about 20 minutes ago, so hopefully they've got that taken care of. But keep your eye out for it just in case. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thank you, Dan. Going to be 60 for the low tonight, mid to 80s all week with some sunshine. 83 currently, live 105.3.
This is this email from this chick you sent me, Trey. It says, go back and find it. Help a sister out. She want money.
No. I don't know if it ran during the promo or the montage of at 3. It said something about a song that you said scared the crap out of you as a kid and still gives you the creeps.
It was a fantastic song you once played on the air. You said it scared you as a child and still gives you the willies. What's the name of the artist? Would you play a snippet? The DOA?
Oh, that one, yeah. I hated that song.
This is a band.
I can't think.
I think they were out of Fort Worth.
Yeah, it was.
Blood Rock?
Blood Rock, that's it.
Hang on, Dan just sent me a...
I could still see the label. It was orange and red.
Yeah, that's what it is. Dan just sent me the link on Amazon. It's a group shot of the band, and there's blood coming down the front of it. Freaks.
And what year was that?
I think I was 9 or 10 when I heard it, so it would have been 70, 71. Let's see if they got samples on here.
Late 60, early 70, something like that.
I've got the MP3 if you want me to go get it.
Why do you have it?
I don't know why I had it.
No, I don't see it on here. Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't give me any samples. Kevin Costner should go that route. Dan tried to find Kevin Costner samples online.
Oh.
What?
They'll show you the albums. They won't let you listen to any of it.
I think we found out why.
We couldn't even...
We got a brand new album coming. Trust us.
You just buy this and don't expect any type of guarantee.
I even tried YouTube thinking maybe you might get a decent mix. Yeah, but you think something with a decent mix, but everything was off of like people's cell phones.
There's probably a reason they don't have a studio album.
Or allow good recording devices at their concert.
Yeah. I can't find the DOA. Yeah, Trey, if you got it, go get it.
That song. It was intriguing to listen to because it was just so eerie, and you find yourself, it's like picking a scab. You're sort of just intrigued in the grossness of it, and then I'd listen to it sometimes just to scare myself.
Alfie, what was the guy on line one about Blood Rock?
She said that they had played at her high school prom in 1970.
Well, that's an upper. Slow dance.
That's
a lady's choice.
Dan, just put in Blood Rock DOA lyrics.
Okay.
Even if I can't find the song. It's obvious. Some kid died at something, and he's talking his way through his experience of being dead.
We were flying low and hit something in the air. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Oh, God.
Flo, did you ever know that song before we brought it up?
Never. The only person that's ever sang a song called DOA, Van Halen did on Van Halen 2, but it's nothing like that eerie son of a song.
So you were here when we played it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. I see the lyrics, and I think there may be some samples on the side of it.
Okay.
On the top of the page, it actually says, "Get DOA as a ringtone."
And maybe the EMTs will have it. All right, it shows something's playing.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a ringtone or the actual song. I know the intro was long.
Long and drawn.
The whole damn song was like 6 or 7 minutes.
Really slow.
Vocal star yet?
I don't think so. Well, would a ringtone be this long? There it is.
Stop it. Look at my arms.
I know.
Is there any other song that gives you the creeps like this one? Or is this it?
I can't think of any other one that's like this. And have you ever heard the whole song?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I don't know why this one doesn't.
I mean, anything beyond like a scary movie theme, but not an actual song.
No. And I don't know why this one stuck. And I don't think it was
a Halloween theme.
It might have been a regional hit, but I don't think it was an overall top 40 hit.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it was on KLLI so much back then. We thought it was a national hit, but we didn't really have Casey Kasem back then.
Stoner write a song like this.
And people played it and they loved it. Obviously, it's a hit, at least here.
Someone lays a sheet across my chest.
Maybe you'll stop singing. Like watching this Shawshank Redemption. It's like, God, this movie ever freaking over. I only went to see that because it was a Stephen King movie.
Somebody just died.
Some chick took me and you sitting through it and who was it that narrated most of it?
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. And you go, all right, maybe he'll hurry up and hang himself. The movie's got to be over because there's no narrator left.
Now, was the chick that took you to that, had you guys been together for a while, or was that like one of your first few dates? Is that not a date movie?
That's an upper.
Well, we both like Stephen King movies, and you thought it was going to be something like that. You didn't realize you probably want to end up hanging yourself.
Is that?
I remember when I think the librarian in the prison hanged himself. You lucky bastard.
I love that movie.
But that was after he was out. That was at the halfway house.
Oh, that's right. He couldn't deal with society, so he just hanged himself. Lucky bastard. He got to go home.
Play some more.
Just seriously?
Yeah, just a little bit. Get in the middle.
Something warm is flowing down my fingers. Pain is flowing.
I wonder if you have any realization of this when you're dead or close to death.
Close to death? I would think so. If you're dying and you probably feel it. I don't know. I was in the hospital last night all night. I wished I'd been dead. Emergency. Long story, really short because it's boring. Suddenly, Joy last night about midnight got numb on her arm. Her arm just totally went numb and hurt.
All right.
Rushed her to the ER room. Why they called it the emergency room, I got no clue because there was nobody in an emergency. And we were in there about 4 hours to be seen. And there were only 4 people.
It was 4 hours before anybody said anything to you?
No, I'm sorry. We were about an hour before anyone actually moved us in, and then we sat in the waiting room for an hour, and then we sat in the room for about an hour, and then we got the discharge took about an hour.
How long before somebody actually did something for her?
Hour and a half. But because she wasn't bleeding, she was not a car wreck, we didn't come in an ambulance, we just kind of went to the bottom of the line.
Well, when I took Amy to the hospital for
appendicitis.
The appendicitis, they didn't know how severe that was when I took her in.
No,
and now they saw her, they admitted her in like 10 minutes because it was the middle of the night. But nobody came in to check on her for hour and 15 minutes.
All right. That's what we did. I just sat there and sat there and sat there and sat there.
Wonder what really has to be happening before it becomes first priority.
I learned the hard way. When they ask you your pain level, always say a 10 or say 12. Because that's how they categorize you. I learned that when I'm going to do my shoulder.
Well, if nobody's there, what difference does it make?
I don't know how they categorize you and why they take so damn long. Story today about the guy that died at Parkland, sat there for 15 hours and died in the emergency room.
What was he there for?
It did it say in the story? I didn't.
It should. That's pretty important because he was there for a gunshot wound and nobody saw him.
It wasn't a gunshot wound. He wasn't bleeding, so it was not obvious what his problem was. So they just put him to the back.
And I'm sure all ERs don't operate that way. But it seems like everyone that I've been in, they really have no compassion for any type of pain that anybody's going through.
I guess they just see it so often. They see it day in, day out, and it's just the same old, same old. To them, that's just a chick with a numb arm. We'll get to you when we get to you. And they walk at the speed of dirt. Oh, I remember.
We're having a contest. who can move slowest down the hall without setting off the motion detectors. I win every week. I remember. That's too bad that she got sick right during the finals. I'll be back in a minute.
Sitting in that room, my arm hurt so bad. I really would almost rather somebody punch me out and put me
Well, who
asleep.
did you go? Was it for you or her?
This was a long time ago for me.
Well,
Last night was
you're
for her. I'm
changing
sorry.
your stories up. Stick with one of them.
I remember my experience.
Yeah, well, let's talk about you because it's always about you.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is.
Well, Joy's the one in the ER last night. Well, and you go back to.
My arm hurt terribly. It was out of the socket, and nurse comes in. I swear to God, she was moving at very slow. And she walks in, she looks at a needle, she holds the needle up to the light, and she goes, at this speed, that's the wrong needle. I'll be back. And this is going to be for morphine. I was like, I don't care. Jab it. Let me drink it. I don't care anything. She literally held up with the light for a good 5 or 6 seconds and went, that's the wrong one. I'll be back.
See you around. Oh. I hope I win this time. Get a big trophy. Get a trip. Almost to the door.
Found the story about Parkland if you want it.
All right, go ahead.
Funeral services were held for Mike Herrera of Dallas. He died at Parkland Hospital on Saturday after waiting 15 hours in the ER to see a doctor. Another ER patient says she sat next to him for 10 hours during his stay. The woman, who didn't want to be identified, saw the Channel 11 report about Herrera and was horrified to learn the man she had sat next to had died. She told one thing about him stood out to her when he walked through the door. It was his hernias, which he had battled for a long time. She says they were protruding hugely through his shirt. Huge.
I thought hernias were lower.
Internal.
No, they have hiatal hernia, which is upper.
That's what he had? Obviously, it's shoving through his shirt.
Yeah, it sounds that way, obviously. She actually said, I knew he was declining, the woman said, and I went up and said something.
Well, of course, you got 15 hours to talk to him. I'm sure they bonded.
Yeah. Sure, after 15 hours, you get kind of sleepy with stuff poking through your chest. And the woman said, I went up and said something to the nurse about me and him. She basically thought I was hysterical, and she had other things she was involved in doing.
Who's a medical professional here?
I got on the nice little outfit, and I got on the Crocs.
And I don't believe you had any training.
Apparently not. Stethoscope, you got none.
God, you're right. Crocs, the official foot apparel of
Absolutely. Everybody
medicine.
in the ER last night had them.
It's like, unless I'm burning.
And you can hear them coming down the hall because they squeak, and it ain't fast squeaks either. I don't know. She got one step closer to the room.
Maybe I'm next.
Please don't let. That's not my door.
There's so much pain.
So, do you have to feign a heart attack?
I think if you go in by an ambulance, or if you're bleeding, I think maybe they'll push you a little closer.
It's all about their trauma level.
I always say,
if I'm in an ER, I'm there for a reason. To me, it's an emergency.
But there's so many people who abuse ERs.
Well, the chick I was dating back in the 90s, she had some... they thought it was her appendix, and it might have been. Or a gallstone. Mm-hmm. Because right in the middle of her pain while she's laying in the bed, it stopped. So
she could pass it.
She passed the stone. But leading up to that, she's bent over in abject pain, and we're sitting in the ER again. It's the middle of the night. I don't know why this can't ever happen during the day when I'm not doing anything. I go up to the nurse after we're sitting there for a while and went, is there a hospital around here? She said, well, we have somebody coming out to look at her. Well, we've been out here for 40 minutes. She's bent over in pain. And this is an ER. We have a lot more people than you. Ain't nobody else in this place, lady.
Yeah, where are they?
Now, why don't you fire up them Crocs and go get me a phone number of a hospital?
You keep moving, mister. You're going to set off the motion detectors.
And there'll be no finals for you. Slick.
Well, that's the worst thing is, you're in the waiting room for hours on end, and then there's that glimmer of hope when they bring you into a room and you're in that main area. You think you got to wait more.
I'm in an examination room, and there's only one thing that happens in here. That's wait. Why do you call it an exam room? When all I'm doing is I'm waiting in a different zone. And then they'll wheel you out so they can go x-ray or see what's wrong with you. Why didn't you take me there in the first place? Why did you take me to the wait zone?
We've been very busy here tonight. I finally had the nurse come in at one point. She picks up the remote control of the TV. She goes, you may want that. She walked out. Turned the TV on because you're going to be here a while, in other words.
We also have this rental plan if you'd like to see a few different movies.
You'll have time.
We only have 2 days on it. So, watch them quick.
Get all the Star Wars. You have time.
And it obviously depends on the hospital. You know, when I had the dog bite in my ear, I went to Presby because I thought of all the hospitals nearby, I feel like this one may have the best chance of being the least busy in the middle of the day. And I had to wait about an hour.
And what was wrong with you?
I had a dog bite and I was bleeding all over the ER.
And they see you bleeding?
Well, yeah. I mean, I had a nice big, well, at one point it was a white, paper towel.
And they just walk by and nobody says, hey, how's it going?
Well, you just go up to the, the little front desk there at the Presby, and they're like, oh, can you fill out this card for me? And I'm just like, yeah, I'll just sign it with blood. There's my ex.
I guess you got to walk in and just pass out on the floor.
Well, one lady actually almost did that day I was in there. She came in, and I swear to God, she was green. I mean, I think she used to be white, but she was green. She is yakking in the ER waiting room, and I'm thinking, okay, I understand she's sick. Find a room or a closet to put her in so no one else has to suffer through that.
Yeah, stick her in an examination room until it fills up and then move her around.
Yeah.
Are those ER stories or ER people?
Line 3 works in an ER.
All right.
None.
Yes, Eric.
What's up, guys? Hey, I work in an ER in Dallas, and I can give you a couple explanations on what's going on. I don't know exactly where JD went the other night, but the ERs right now across the country, not just here, are just overwhelmed with people who are using the emergency room as their primary medical care.
I understand that, and you would expect a wait during the day because that's probably when most of them go. Anytime that I've been, it's been in the middle of the night, and there ain't nobody else in the lobby, and I know you can look down the hall and see all those exam rooms open. So what's the reason for the wait there?
Well, it primarily probably comes down to staffing. Like my ER, we'll staff with 2 physicians from, noon to midnight during peak hours. But after that time, from midnight till noon, there's only one doc to see 40-odd rooms. So sometimes and if they don't have staffing, not only just the physicians, but they don't have nursing staffing, they can't open up and have, 10 patients per nurse. That's just not safe either.
Now, the ladies, when you come in at the desk, are they nurses or are they just clerical?
No. Well, there are clerical people that'll do the administrative stuff and the registration, but at least every emergency room I've ever been around, they have a triage system, and they have a nurse that'll do your vital signs, take your complaint, take your history, and they assign you a triage code, and then that's going to determine how quickly you're seen or whether you're bumped in front of other people.
Would it help to slip them any cash?
What's that?
Could you give them a couple of dollars?
Well, that's the other problem. That's why there's, the staffing levels are low and why there's no incentive to the doctors because, 90%, well, not 90%, but 70% of these patients aren't paying their bills and don't have any insurance. So, if you're a physician in a doctor's group, and your pay is based on the number of patients you see, and only 1 in 5 of your patients or 1 in 4 of your patients is paying their bill, there's no incentive to add extra doctors.
All right, so let me ask you this then. In an emergency, where should I really go?
Well, it's out of the inner city. You don't want to go to Parkland. You want to go up to, it depends on what your emergency is too. Obviously, if you're like in a high-speed car accident.
I feel like I'm checking in.
You just got the runaround. He couldn't even answer. Oh, you stumped me on that one. Where would you go? Let me think.
What exactly is your emergency? Well, I'm holding a peach basket, and it's got my left foot and an ear in it. Now, you can look and decide on your own. I'm not a medical professional, but I'd like those back on.
Sit down in triage. We'll get to you. Yeah, take that basket with you.
Are you going to use that extra shoe? Is that a crock? How long before we need a break?
Well, it sounds to me like what he was saying is if you can make it to the suburbs, do it.
If you got insurance, go to a fully private hospital.
I think that's where I took Amy for her appendix.
Where we went. They see public cases too.
All right. Well, how do you know if it's a private hospital?
Honestly, I know Presby's fully private, and other than that, I'm sure there are other ones, but A lot of them.
So what you need to do is make it, well, it's like what I've done with the dogs. I've looked the local vets up, emergency hospital, normal vet, and I made maps, and they're in the glove boxes of all the cars. So if something happens, I'm not on the internet trying to find one.
That's good.
I guess you do the same thing, but I guess you could do it for people.
If it's you or someone you love, yes, you'll get in there quickly.
All right. Any one of those calls before we break, Alfie?
The guy on line 4 has an interesting story.
All right, then. Thank you. Yes, James.
Yeah, I got hit in the face with a softball and broke my jaw about 5 years ago, and sat in the waiting room or the emergency room for 3 hours. And the person that they saw before me had a cut on their finger.
So it was, the only factor in there was just the blood.
That and the size of a softball sticking out of my face.
You still had the softball in your puss?
No.
Oh,
just a dent.
No, it was broke. But the thing about it is they saw somebody with a cut finger before they saw me.
And how they explain that? I'm sure when you could talk, you asked somebody.
I couldn't talk. My mom actually started jumping up and down, ranting and raving before they even saw me. And then they started doing x-rays, making me bite down on things.
Yeah.
God, that sounds like me, just a different bone.
Thanks, James. Oh, we need you to come back into room number 3, and we need to watch you eat cheese.
By the way, here's some taffy.
All right, we'll be back.
Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. Call an ambulance, please. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
It's like no other show on the radio. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
That one last ER call. Is that a yes?
Yes.
It's dark in there. I can't see you move.
Sorry, all the light bulbs have burned out.
Are they seriously?
Yes. All of them except for that one right there.
Oh my
Have you told anybody?
No, because I doubt it'll get done.
Well, that's the point. I've given up life.
All right. Well, Flo, go get him some light bulbs during the break.
Okay.
I always thought you just liked it dark in there.
No, I usually have these on right here, but I think maybe a month and a half ago those burnt out, and then that one in the back went out too.
Well, at least I got the one in the...
Oh,
well, yeah, I do some extra business reading tarot cards. Oh, what is that smell? Chloe, what'd you do? Chloe, is that you?
They
Follow me in. Take it back outside. Don't you give me that. Oh, come on. Oh.
I don't smell it yet.
There it is. Oh. Everybody good?
Yeah. Yep.
Dan gets a bottle of rockets out of you now.
It helps.
Why do you bring them things in the house with you?
I waited. I went to get your stuff off the printer, went out there, and I did it by JD's desk, and so I'm going to wait a second.
Thanks.
But it just must have just followed me in. Because, God, hey.
Can I keep it? It's cute.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know what that's something wrong with me.
Really?
You don't say.
Stay in the hall until you're sure it's gone its own way.
Okay.
At least until you've turned enough corners, you've lost it.
Sign its annual, stay in touch, BFF, and get lost. But don't bring it in here. Can I keep it? Yes, Jennifer.
Hi, if you want to go or get into the hospital really fast, you can tell them you have deep vein thrombosis. They'll take you in immediately.
That's what?
Deep vein thrombosis.
What is it?
Basically, it's like they always warn people when you're on airplanes, if you're sitting too long, the veins in your legs, I guess, won't pump enough blood, and it's something you can die from. I went to the hospital one time, told them I had that, and I was back immediately.
Is it almost like a collapsing of your blood vessels?
I think so. I had a friend that was a nurse, and my leg was in pain, and we could see a vein on it, so she told me that's what it was. I called Ask a Nurse. They said, you have 5 hours before you die, so I went to the hospital, and in the middle of the night, they got me in right away. And I asked them about that, and they said, oh, yeah, that's really serious. We don't mess around with it.
Code.
Yeah, so just tell them you have deep vein thrombosis.
All right. Regardless of really what's... well, what if they find out later you were lying to them?
Well, don't use it if it's not an emergency, but if you're sitting there like that guy with the softball in the face, say whatever you can to get back there.
Oh, okay.
I guess. I don't know. It's up to you.
Anything's better than sitting there doubled over screaming at your knees.
That's what I think. It's your life, so you do what you need to do to get in.
All right. Thank you.
They find out you're lying, they throw you back out.
I found on the Wikipedia the deep vein thrombosis if you want.
All right. Never thought about going to the AMA site.
This is faster.
Got it.
It's the formation of a blood clot or thrombus in the deep vein. It commonly affects the leg vein, such as the femoral vein or the popliteal vein or the deep veins of the pelvis. Occasionally the veins of the arm are affected.
And how do you explain to them that you know what the deep vein thrombosis is?
Because I've had it before, and this is very serious. Get me back there.
Oh, here it is. There's a significant risk of the thrombosis embolizing and traveling to the lungs, causing a pulmonary embolism. So there's your danger.
Does it say what the symptom is? Because Joy's arm hurt last night. She could have had that in one of her veins.
All right, signs and symptoms. There may be no symptoms referable to the location of DVT, but the classical symptoms include pain, swelling, and redness of the leg, and dilation of the surface veins. In up to 25% of all hospitalized patients, there may be some form of DVT.
Does this sound like something that's isolated to the lower torso?
Usually it's in the legs or the pelvis, but it says on occasion it can happen in the arm.
Deep vein thrombosis, okay.
Just remember DVT.
Your left hand severed. We're not buying that.
It's a deep vein thrombosis.
Your hand.
Thrombosin.
Your hand is off. Well, you go sit back down and take your other hand and fill this up.
Exactly what they do, too.
And there was a story that just ran on CNN. I guess it made national news. The guy that waited 15 hours at Parkland, the scroll across the bottom of the scene, hospital will investigate this mystery.
Yeah, I heard that. It's a mystery. No, it's not. You let him sit there for 15 hours. Stuff poking out of his chest.
Why the hell did they take Kennedy to Parkland?
It's one of the best trauma units in the country.
If you can get in.
Well, you'll have
to fill this out there, fella.
I've been in the car wreck and I'm completely engulfed in flames.
The brain is still in your head?
Yeah.
You got enough in there to tell me what your name is?
Is this PPO or HMO?
Who are all those guys with you? Because they can't fill this paperwork out. And move that limo.
Oh, buddy.
Unless you're on fire, we ain't got no business.
Oh, my head's blown off.
Well. Now?
What? I'm not on fire. I have to set myself on fire to get attention.
If you would, it's burn center.
I'd imagine if you go in with a burn or a gunshot wound or something like that, you go to the front of the line.
You just set yourself on fire.
Yeah. Do you guys have an accelerant you could fetch for me?
Will help. Stupid questions when my shoulder was completely out of the socket and forward like 3 or 4 inches. Lady did hand me the paperwork. She goes, you need to fill this out. Lady, I'm right-handed. You ain't getting nothing from me.
Well, get crappy with me.
Exactly.
I deal with snippy people all the time. I'm right-handed.
Well, I can't write it. She literally.
How do we know we pop that back in? You're going to actually fill out the paperwork. People do that all the time. I ain't got no time for you.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not going to get up and scuff up my Crocs on your dumb ass.
That was the reaction I got. Just feel like, found paperwork ain't going to be seen, mister.
Lady, my right arm's gone. Fine. I'll wait.
Everybody's got a problem.
You got a left arm.
I can't write with my left arm.
Now's a good time to give her a whiz.
You're going to have plenty of time to teach yourself.
I did write some of the stuff out with my left hand. Just because there's nothing you could do with the right one.
And they weren't going to help you?
No, she had no interest in helping. None.
I'm going to go set my head on fire.
This is one of the times I went by myself, so Joy wasn't there to help me. Okay.
Lydia, you order fajitas?
I'm burning.
No?
I'm actually on fire. I really am.
Let me see.
I'm burning.
That's not bad.
It has to actually be on fire for you to help me.
My food.
Has anyone seen my Crocs?
All right, you ready to do news?
Sure.
Hold on. What are those on hold? Alfie?
Line 3 is a Parkland employee.
What do they want?
She's kind of upset at you for ragging on Parkland.
Well, I know that Parkland does have state-of-the-art medical facilities for
the best burn units in the state, maybe.
For certain things, right?
Yeah, their trauma center and burn unit are one of the best in the nation. Problem is, it's a county hospital. They see indigent cases, so they're maxed.
Yes, Sharon.
Hi, Russ. How are you?
Good.
Don't be ragging on Parkland. Parkland's a great place. And, yes, it is. It's good for burns and trauma. And, yeah, there is a wait. But, think about all the people that do come in there with lots of trauma stuff, with gunshots and stab wounds from gang-related things and stuff like that. So don't give it a bad rap.
I would be more apt if it was gang-related, and they were in a member of a gang. You're going to sit out there and wait.
A little special area.
Well, you asked for this. You got in a gang. You knew that this was going to be part of the magic that goes along with it. So any story that Parkland's released, Sharon, on why the guy sat for 15 hours?
I don't know anything about that. I couldn't comment on that.
What if I take you off the air? Will you tell me?
I still don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. But we're looking forward to the hopeful new facility. We need it desperately, and so I'm sure it will pass in November. So we're looking forward to it.
Of the people that come through Parkland ER, how many shouldn't be in an emergency room?
Oh, I have no idea.
Are you a nurse?
No, I'm not.
What do you do?
I'm not going to tell you.
Do you deal with people?
Of course I deal with people.
Well, how do you know it's a good hospital if you don't know anything about it?
Because I'm a Parkland employee. I've been there for 15 years, and it's a good place. It stands for good things.
All right.
All right.
You ever go to croc races?
That's why we're all waiting. The croc races on the 6th floor.
Well, 15 hours. It's going to take a while with these croc races. Because the goal is to move as slow as we can. And if they see one skirt ruffle move, you're out.
Scuff them up.
That really is true, though. Crocs are not running shoes. I made that mistake once.
Oh, no, not at all.
I'll tell you what, though. Parkland ER at night, that's frightening.
How do you know? I got a Saturday night down there. I'd get some popcorn and go sit down there and watch.
Oh, my God. Just the
Have you been there?
Yeah, I used to date a girl that worked in the neonatal unit there, and you'd have to go through ER to get where she was. I mean, gunshots, car wrecks. I mean, and it's literally, they're coming in all the time. Sounds
like business is good.
Oh, yeah. It's booming. I mean, there are people screaming, crying, just blood. It's frightening.
I was in there with a stabbing victim on a
Friday.
Well,
they charged to get in and look at that. Stabbing victim what, Dan?
Actually, that's a good idea. They should charge...
Stabbing victim what?
All right. Did a ride-along with DPD. Friday overnight, a guy got stabbed. They took him into the Parkland. We followed him up there. And as they fixing up his stab wound, it's customary or it's mandatory that they have to be searched.
Okay.
So the doctor starts protruding into his portal and says, okay, well, we have two options. Either I can get it or you can get it.
Oh, the knife is still in there?
No, this was up his backside. The knife wound is in his abdomen.
What was in his ass?
It was, they called it a donut of rock cocaine, I believe. So crack.
Well, how'd that happen?
Sat on a bad chair? I don't know.
Hiding it up there.
You toilet's up here, lying with dope. Yeah. How big was it?
It was obviously broken when they pulled it out of the little baggie, but it was a little bit bigger than a silver dollar.
Why would you want to do crack after it's been up somebody's anus?
Sure, it's in a little baggie. It's completely safe.
That's not where the name comes from, is it?
No, it's not.
All right, similarity. Well, I don't know where they let it age. Smell like it's wine. Ain't that 12-year-old crack?
You promised me 12.
We're open. All right. 436, Dan O'Malley's here with news.
Thank you, Russ. News is brought to us by Verizon Wireless, where I will be Saturday in Watauga from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's the Verizon Wireless, 8420 Highway 377. And also by the Good Guys Car Show, where Chloe will be on Sunday at Texas Motor Speedway from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tuesday, September 30th, 2008. Birthdays today. Monica Bellucci turns 44.
Who was that?
She's been in tons of movies. Italian, huge boobs. That narrowed it down, I'm sure.
No movies?
She was in the Matrix sequels.
I don't know who that. You talking about the brunette?
Yes. Did you see the movie Shoot 'Em Up with Clive Owen? She played a hooker looking after the baby while he was killing everybody.
No.
That's a good one.
Oh. Well, mystery solved.
Jenna Elfman turns 37. She from Dharma and Greg. Crystal Bernard, who was Helen Chappell on Wings, turns 47.
Like her.
Whatever happened to her?
She got old.
Fair enough. Eric Stoltz turns 47. Of course, he was the one that played Rocky Dennis in The Mask. Fran Drescher turns 51. Barry Williams from the Brady
That's
Bunch.
all you remember from Eric Stoltz?
No,
I'd still see him sitting there eating Captain Crunch with his Speed Racer shirt on in Pulp Fiction.
I know. There's lots of movies I like Eric Stoltz as an actor, but I'm sorry. To me, he's always going to be Mask.
No, you ain't got to step her 3 times. Just step her once. Go ahead.
Fran Drescher, 51. Barry Williams from the Brady Bunch, 54. Marilyn McCoo, the Solid Gold host, turns 60. She's 65. Angie Dickinson turned 77. And Jack Wilde, Jimmy from HR Puffin Stuff, would have been 56 today.
What did he die of?
I don't. For some reason, I looked him up one night. He was in some movie. Okay. And you got the laptop and you look around. I think if you go back and look at it, he died in abject poverty with MS or scoliosis or that deep vein trombone, whatever. It was just sad that after...
There's an HR Puffin Stuff. He did a bunch of movies.
He did something else, but he got typecast, and he couldn't get anything else.
Well, and then again, back then you didn't make all the residuals and such that you have now.
What is line 1? Look him up while I'm taking this. Where's line 1, Alfie?
She's an ER nurse.
What does she want?
She's also kind of upset with how we're treating ERs.
Okay. Well, so far you just go with your history.
Yeah.
Yes, Tanya.
Hi. I'm not upset. I just want y'all to know that, there's an act that requires us to see anybody who walks through the ER. And unfortunately, they have to be medically screened by a doctor, and it's up to that doctor whether or not they need emergency care. Now, most doctors aren't going to say no EMC, which means no emergency care needed. But, we see badge bleeds, which aren't badge bleeds. In fact, they're STDs. And we see it all night, and they're taking up the spaces for people like Joy who, have a true emergency.
How do they get the badge bleeds?
Well, they say badge bleeds so they get back and they get treatment.
But it's an STD?
When it comes down to it, they have an STD, and they've had it for months.
But that's one of the things you could throw out you're immediately seen.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what they do, because they'll say, I've been bleeding.
Shut up, Dan. I'm not going to say it.
For 2 months.
You got a what?
Yeah.
I understand that you guys got to deal with a lot of people, and you've got paperwork you got to go through, and just the volume. But in the middle of the night when there's nobody there, I don't get the wait.
Well, now, when you say the middle, now I'm at a private hospital. I'm not at Parkland.
Okay. All right. I'm saying like 3 o'clock in the morning, because I think that's when I took Amy in for her appendicitis.
Uh-huh.
And they got her paperwork pretty quick. It was like 15, 20 minutes. Then they stick you in exam room, and you're thinking, exam room, this is where the doctors come. Well, hell, they don't.
Well, eventually.
And there was nobody else in the ER. We walked in, there was nobody in the lobby. There was nothing going on. Why is there a wait there?
Well, now I can't speak for. I don't know where you went. I'll be honest. In my hospital, where I'm at, as soon as I get my patient.
You can't get through this phone call.
That reminds me of the nurse. That's the wrong needle.
Why you here again?
My arm is broken in 3 places.
Are you sure?
Look at it. It looks like
this pad says you got the vag bleeds.
Oh my God!
Drop your pants. Let's have a look at your vag.
My arm is like a curly Q.
I can't help you with the arm. I only do vag bleeds.
This is the ER.
You got the clam goose or not?
No, I have the clam glue. I don't know.
Right there. Don't take nothing when I'm gone.
Changed my mind. I'm bleeding from the vag.
Better be good.
Will you see me now?
No. Wearing out my Crocs, coming and going. You find the Billy Wilde thing?
Jack Wilde, yeah.
Jack Wilde.
He died on March 2nd of 2006 at the age of 53 after a long battle with oral cancer, which he claims was caused by his alcoholism and smoking. Diagnosed with the disease in 2000, underwent surgery in July of 2004 and had part of his tongue and both vocal cords removed. He had obviously lost his speech and communicated through his wife, Claire Harding, whom he had met in the stage production of Cinderella. Jack had played one of the ugly stepsisters.
There was something sad that led up to it. That part doesn't really bother me.
He returned to the big screen in 1988. He was also in Kevin Costner's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Stop. That's what killed him. Go ahead.
I don't remember him in that. And on this day in history, back in 1962, James Meredith became the first African-American student to enroll at the University of Mississippi.
Was that the same year that George Wallace stood on the steps of, where was he governor? Alabama?
Alabama.
On the steps of one of the colleges and said they weren't going to allow blacks in?
It was right around then. If it wasn't, it was, I think it was probably 62.
You can actually go online, you can see the video, and it's just hard to comprehend that has happened in my lifetime, that you got the governor of a state that says, we're not going to be integrated. We're not going to have the feds, who's a federal mandate of sorts.
Yes.
We're not going to have the feds step in and allow these colors into our college.
You're right. It's hard to believe that ever occurred while we were on this planet.
And in the early 70s,
years,
or late 60s, whenever he ran for president, he had a damn good shot at it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't until, I want to say, in the 90s, he finally admitted, I was wrong.
What a revelation.
I got some audio that I'll bring in during the next break of some people that are talking about, they're from the South clearly, and they're talking about the election and Obama and stuff, and you will not believe the level of stupidity that is still prevalent this day and age.
Is this real?
This is real. This is real.
You handed me audio a couple of days ago. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't real.
That one to me still sounded real when the boat fell off. The front of the boat fell off.
You got an official during an interview explaining why there was an oil collision. It's because the front of the tanker fell off.
Cut 95 on there, and clearly it sounded believable to a lot of people, or it wouldn't have been on Snopes.
Where is it?
95.
Senator Collins, thanks for coming in.
It's a great pleasure, thank you.
This ship that was involved in the incident off Western Australia this week.
Yeah, the one the front fell off?
Right there.
Well, he's just saying, the front of the boat fell off. That did happen, apparently.
Normally, there's a little more tact that come from officials.
He knew why he was there. He wanted to get to the point.
Yeah, that's not very typical. I'd like to make that point.
Well, how is it untypical?
Well, there are a lot of these ships going around the world all the time, and very seldom does anything like this happen. I just don't want people thinking that tankers aren't safe.
Was this tanker safe?
Well, I was thinking more about the other ones.
See, I want you to know the tanker.
It turns out to be like a 20-year-old British comedy bit.
It could have been an interview with a British senator.
Where's the audio of the rednecks?
Oh, I'll bring in. I'm still having to edit it. There's a lot of people talking in the background. I want to make sure I get all the words out.
Which words?
All the bad ones. They use all of them.
How'd you come across that?
It's
networking?
No, somebody sent the link to me. Can you believe this stupidity?
Message boards.
It was break.com.
You got your own blog going?
No, I don't have a blog. Don't be ridiculous. I'm embarrassed that these are Americans, much less white people.
Okay.
Because you have higher expectations for whites?
I have higher expectations for Americans. Nice try, Dan.
I'm just setting the stage.
Say it again.
No,
I think I can twist this one. We need a break. Go give me the rednecks.
Okay.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. But when the evening rolls around and it's time to hit the town, where do you go? You gotta rock it.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
Is that Dan?
All set.
Go ahead.
All right, traffic this time around is brought to us by Don Davis Auto. Got a bunch of problems going on real quickly here in Dallas. The tollway southbound before you get to 35. There's a disabled vehicle blocking the right lane. That has you backed up to Lemon. Also in Dallas, 30 eastbound after Dolphin Road. The 3 right lanes are closed due to a crash, and that has everyone backed up all the way to Industrial. In Mesquite, 635 northbound at Town East Boulevard. You have a disabled vehicle blocking the right lane. And again in Dallas, 35 southbound at Royal Lane. There's an accident in the left center lane. That's left center lane, 35 southbound at Royal. And in Fort Worth, 35 southbound at Western Center Boulevard, there's an accident that's actually on both shoulders, which is adding to already heavy traffic delays. There's your check of traffic. I'm Dan O'Malley on the Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. 67 for the low tonight. It's going to be sunny all week, mid-80s for the highs. We're at 83 now at Live 105.3.
Is this audio safe to play or not?
I would prefer to have one more break to listen to it very carefully. It's got a lot of stuff in the background, people saying things. I think I caught everything, but I'm not positive. If you give me one more.
Now, who knew?
Come on.
It's 5 o'clock. You had 2 hours.
Believe me, I've listened and listened and listened and listened, and I think I've got everything, but I'm not positive. I haven't had a chance to let 2 other people listen to it like we normally do if it's questionable audio.
Who are these guys?
There's just 3 guys sitting on a four-wheeler, and somebody walking up and talking to them and interviewing them just about because they know how stupid these people are, somewhere clearly from the South. There's 2 guys and a woman. There are some edits in it that I've just taken large chunks out when they all 3 start talking because I couldn't tell what anybody was saying, so I just pulled little chunks out, and then I cut out some of the other words. But again.
Is it going to be intelligible?
Oh, yeah, it's very intelligible.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
State does not need.
What's the question they ask?
This is where it starts asking about the Obama as for president.
Their thoughts.
Yes.
Their insights.
Also, possibly Mr. Obama being our next president.
Who, Obama?
Mr. Obama.
Oh, but you said monster.
No. Dear God. Why would I say monster that?
Because that's what you do.
No. Slip anything in. You guys listen for stuff now that I don't even say, don't even get close to.
Dan, during the next break?
Yeah.
Pull out the monster Obama. Wolfman.
State does not need. When we're at war with the Arabs, we do.
These people live in this country, this day and age.
State does not need. When we're at war with the Arabs, we do not need.
We feuding with the Arabs?
I guess, kind of. But, I mean, not been all the Arabs, just the ones in Iraq and Iran.
Okay.
State does not need. When we're at war with the Arabs, we do not need a damn Arab president.
Well, what was that? Ooh.
Somebody driving by on a bike.
Was that a woo?
It was a woo.
Okay.
Okay.
With the Arabs, we do not need a damn Arab president. And his middle name is Hussein. And we want to vote.
You couldn't shut off the mini bike for this one interview?
No, it does turn off here in a minute.
Now, this wasn't on something like Fox or CNN.
No, this is
So
on,
how do you know it's real? Because all I have is the audio. I don't have the video to be able to look at it.
It's too real to be fake, unfortunately. There's one of the guys
that's not a plausible excuse. It's too real to be fake.
It is. You can tell by the way that they carry themselves. They're quite real. They look the part. One of the guys actually holds his hands up in front of his face. It was at some point during the video, like, I don't want to be on this.
Have you seen the video, Trey?
I haven't. And it sounds like Mama's Family.
Yeah.
It's not. It's in some farm somewhere.
State does not need, when we're at war with the Arabs, we do not need a damn Arab president.
Eunice!
And his middle name is Hussein. And we want to vote for somebody with a name like Barack Hussein Obama. Why don't we just we want to vote for somebody with a name like Barack Hussein Obama.
I don't believe I'm going to fall for this one.
It's true. This is real.
You've had too many things that you
can just tell it's bad quality.
You document, verify, absolutely this is real. You try to tell me that the guy calling for the ambulance was real.
Well, that one
the guy left a voicemail when he saw these old ladies in an accident beating a guy with a Bible.
I don't think that one was real. This was real. You know there's people out there that...
I know they're like that, and you probably don't have to go more than 2 or 3 feet to find one.
I'd go east from here.
But this sounds a little too contrived.
It's just like the people that the CNN found when the space shuttle fell in East Texas. Well, here's what I seen.
Look what I found.
What is that?
It's mine.
Well, no, it says NASA on it.
No, it's mine.
Well, it says NASA. Is your name NASA?
They don't say all the NASA. It just says NAS. Right there, NAS. Probably some hip-hop guy.
Part of the space shuttle put it down.
That's mine. I'm selling it.
You can't sell it. It's government property.
I'm turning it into a bird feeder.
Just about what we got to on CNN.
State does not need, when we're at war with the Arabs, we do not need a damn Arab president. And his middle name is Hussein. And we want to vote for somebody with a name like Barack Hussein Obama. Why don't we just we want to vote for somebody with a name like Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah.
I wanted Hillary Clinton for president. I voted for Hillary Clinton.
What's his name? Barack Obama.
What's his name? Yeah. No, wait.
What's his name, sir?
No, it is.
Is that the interviewer? The one that sounds...
Yes. The one that doesn't match. Which makes it not like the other.
What's his name? Barack Obama.
What's his name? Yeah. No, wait.
What's his name, sir?
No.
Hang on. Line 3, Alfie. Yes, Jimmy.
Hey, brother, if you add a six-pack to anybody from Tennessee, they all sound like that. And I agree with her.
And they're all three holding a beer can.
Well, hang on. Are you paying attention to what he just said?
Yeah, that's real.
No, he said he agrees with her.
Oh, I missed that part altogether.
Well, that's because you're stupid. Why do you agree with her?
Because I don't want to vote for somebody named Barack Hussein Obama either.
And his name is pertinent. Why?
I don't know. It's really not. It's just all I got.
Oh, okay. And luckily, slipped it by JD.
How dare you question my methods?
Oh, I guess you want to write your own bits. I'm really surprised we've gotten this far and we've gotten past somebody being named Obama. Well, now I don't even associate it with, who was the other feller?
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
I don't either. No, not at all. When it first came on, when he first showed up, it was a little an odd name, and you listened to it. It didn't affect me at all either way.
But I'll tell you what's funny is, like the ministers, and there's not just Manning, there's a lot. If they're against Obama, because there's a whole deal about the IRS is going to start going after people who are using the pulpit for politics and lose their tax exemption.
I heard that on KLLI today.
They all address him as Barack Hussein Obama. All of them. And it's like they have to emphasize that.
Well, I know Reverend Manning does
all the time. That's all he ever does.
Oh, I saw a CNN piece where they did like 4 other ones. Well,
hang on. Did Manning make it on CNN?
Nope.
He literally would have to set himself on fire, I think, to make the news.
All right, so they had the other 4 evangelists with her.
Yeah, they were, from California to, I think, New Mexico and Georgia. All of them in the pulpit.
Black, white.
White.
Okay.
Southern Baptist. This man is a baby killer. Barack Hussein Obama is a baby killer.
Where did we get baby killer?
Because he's pro-choice. It's ludicrous, but they emphasize Hussein whenever they say his name.
Is that a way to sound more damning, or are they getting around some type of church-state thing?
No, I think they're trying to be more damning because...
Well, I didn't know if they were trying to take the name Hussein and associate that with the Muslims, and now I'm actually preaching the word of God because I'm preaching anti-Muslim.
I didn't think about that. No, I just think they're using that name because it's a scary name. Hussein scares us.
I wanted Hillary Clinton for president. I voted for Hillary Clinton.
What's his name? Barack Obama.
Yeah. No, wait.
What's his name, sir?
What do we get for this interview?
Another case of beer, whatever you're drinking.
I'm done drinking.
Looks like
I smoke.
What would you like to smoke?
I don't know.
I got Palmels. A carton.
No.
No filter.
I like filters.
You like filters?
Not really. That's all I got.
What's his name? Barack Obama.
Yeah. No, wait.
What's his name, sir?
No, it is Barack Hussein Obama. Now, we're going to have that for president.
That's what they're saying.
Hopefully not.
You better watch.
I don't get nothing for this interview?
You get nothing.
No fabulous prizes?
No, there's no fabulous prizes to be had. Just giving your opinion. It's a man on the street kind of thing.
Well, why am I talking to you?
Well, because you need your opinion. You're an American citizen.
I'd like some fabulous prizes.
Oh, Jesus. What'd you like?
Evan Rude.
I'll see what I can do. There's one in the bushes over there.
California Mission?
Yes.
All right.
On the side, too.
Hang on, there's something good.
Yeah, this is the first one I had to delete.
Dan, what was the link you just sent me?
It's the video if you just want to see it, so you can get a little perspective on it.
All right, let me see if it loads quickly. Tell you by looking at these inbreds. All right, there it comes. Yeah, that's real. There goes the guy in the back that says woo. One on the mini bike.
Yeah, they leave running.
Two of them.
He's got a dog in his lap and he's smoking a cigarette. The guy, not the dog. I can't play this unedited.
No. The guy in the front of the motor vehicle there likes to drop the F-bomb all the time.
Is that all he drops?
No.
Okay.
He looks like somebody from the Hills Have Eyes.
He looks just like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
You may recognize me.
What's his name? Barack Obama.
Yeah. No, wait.
What's his name, sir?
No, it is Barack Hussein.
And she's not as old as she sounds. She looks like she's maybe 40.
I was going to say 40, early 40s, but time and Pep's Blue Ribbon has not done her any favors.
Well, look at the two guys she's hanging out with. She just got on the mini bike or whatever he's riding. You got the Freddy Krueger on the front and Uncle Jed on the back. We're going to go pull us a train.
Oh.
Dog's going to hold a camcorder. And my Chesterfield. These are my two prizes right here.
Your Chesterfield's one of them?
No, two guys with me.
Oh, that's your prizes?
Yeah,
they are.
I'm their trophy.
No, wait.
What's his name, sir?
No, it is Barack Hussein Obama. Now, we're going to have that for president.
That's what they're saying.
Hopefully not.
You better watch. He's on the side, too. You better admit it.
Yeah, he likes them.
No.
He likes what?
He likes the N-words.
Oh.
He's on their side is the first beep.
Got it.
Black ain't got nothing.
What to say? She likes it.
Oh, you will not finish that sentence. Black ain't got nothing to do with it. It's the fact that he's a racist.
That's what they're saying.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
You better watch. He's on the side, too. You better admit it.
Yeah, he likes them.
No. No. Black ain't got nothing.
What to say? She likes it.
What was that? Watch what you say. She likes those N-words.
Got it.
Black has nothing to do with the way the Arabs are trying to
Sort of not,
take
Carla.
this guy in. And they are not going to do it.
You know what I said?
America is going to win.
Oh, win.
These colors don't run. Hillary Clinton for president all the way. Yay! Red, white, and blue.
That's good day. Where y'all going?
That's it.
I'm going to finish up and start this mini bike. My clam's in fuego.
One in the back, one in the front.
And he's pumping the dog on the handlebars.
I wish they would give the location of these people so you know not to run out of gas there.
Well, okay. Does it really matter? They're somewhere in the lovely South.
Squeal!
No. I've seen this movie. I hate it.
How much did you have to...
President.
Hang on a second. I accidentally played the live clip.
Oh.
How much did you have to cut out?
I cut out quite a bit because there's times when all three are talking and the guy in the front dropping all kinds of words. I couldn't even tell what all of them were, so I just cut them away. You get the flavor.
Is that the only clip?
That's the only one of them that I found.
Yeah. See if you can find some more.
These people?
That can't be the...
Well, I'll run out to East Texas over the weekend, stop off in somewhere.
I'm sure these aren't the only three rednecks that they were able to find. I'm sure there are other postings on there is what I meant. Or go out to East Texas and do your own.
I'll look over there during the break, see if there's any more. That's just sad. To me, that's just unbelievable. At this day and age, that people like that would even think it, much less say it to a camera.
Shtick aside, you still really have white supremacists. You still have...
Yeah, but they're
You still have Klan groups. Those
shrinking.
still exist.
Yeah, but they're shrinking, and they're really just... Wouldn't you say those are just a very, very small percentage of the people, and they're kind of way out there?
They're not shrinking.
And that's not what I heard. Most recently, I've read that the KKK is... Well, the numbers are...
I think Trey's talking about white trash.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that ain't ever going away. I just thought you meant the numbers in the KKK. KKK.
Did you just work kike in there?
Yes. Oh, my God. I did not. God. Dang it off the floor. I didn't say any such thing. I didn't. Get up, Dan.
Man, you're snowballing.
I didn't say anything. I said KKK. No. Yes.
You hear Alfie through the soundproof glass in the other room.
He's listening to me.
Alfie?
I slipped. I didn't say anything. There's nothing there. I just stumbled on the letter.
That was 513, by the way, Dan.
Just
I can't see.
stumbled on the letter.
Don't say it again. That's not your best slip, but...
I didn't say anything.
I'll give you a bronze for that one.
I mean, get in. I said, I want a bronze. I didn't do anything.
That's oh no.
Stop it. Oh, my God.
Ow. I should have stayed home.
How long before we need a break?
3 minutes.
I can't wait that long to hear the clip again.
Please don't play it.
Let me go pull it now, Chloe.
Yeah, we'll start news. So that really takes you aback that there are people...
Absolutely. I really didn't think there were people that are walking the face of the earth that are that backwoods. And that what would that be, 50s?
You could probably find people in metropolitan areas that still have that thinking.
That's...
A, the name, and B, you throw in the color. There's no way we're going for that. Not going to have a Barack Hussein Obama.
Because we're at war with the Arabs. That's her thinking.
All of a sudden now you got your ally in the White House.
Vote. It's frightening.
Chances are they don't.
Yeah, that's the good side. You're right. They probably don't. They're probably too drunk.
What are you looking up, Dan?
Four-wheelers out of
I'm
gas.
just trying to find my site.
You got enough to read?
Wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Where's the news thing? Load it. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
You guys are on me about everything.
It's your fault.
I didn't say anything.
That's always the argument. The argument
true.
every time is I never say it, and we go back and play the audio, and it's there in black and black.
Sometimes you stutter or slip or something, and something sounds similar, but in no circumstances will I ever say any of the things you accuse me of saying. That would just be stupid.
You can go to the JD audio folder on my flash.
Let's don't. That would be retarded.
That thing get overused.
Yes.
We haven't played it in a couple of weeks.
JD clips?
Yep.
Okay.
You have so much news to get there.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't say, don't look at me, Dan. That was on tape.
Did I get Memorex?
Yeah, you got Memorex. That was a tape.
Oh.
That wasn't me.
Diane, the chick that I dated.
Yeah.
Both her parents died in close order. This is a part of the conversation where you were bored with what I was saying.
No.
And your internal voice got a little mouthy.
Helping you out.
Order. Her mom had some type of
urinary or whatever.
Some
urinary.
Line 10?
Infection.
Yes, Ben.
Hey, I just want to tell the Dragon that, being Jewish has its benefits. You have plenty of friends who are lawyers, and if you're ever discriminated against, no problem to go to court.
I love everyone of all religions.
No, that sounded pretty much anti-Semitic.
I love all
Yeah,
religions.
I'm pretty offended.
Yeah, I am too.
Why? Why are you offended? You know I didn't say that on purpose. Would never say that.
Shalom. See what else we got.
Can we do something?
JD's right. That's better than all spade. This is the one that gets more intense every time you hear it.
No.
You're a good mouth.
Like a good neighbor. Neighbor. That's as clear as a bell. Neighbor. State Farm is there.
But I don't know if it's obvious to everybody that all he's trying to do is to get somebody pissed off to come after his ass.
I think so, because you can't go so far out on a port. And just put
on a what?
On a board.
Oh, okay. Oh, you said a porch.
I didn't say any such thing.
Yeah, I think you did.
No, I didn't.
I think porch came out of your mouth.
I didn't. I'm bored.
Look at Dan's eyeballs.
I don't want to see Dan's eyeballs. Quit looking at me, Dan.
A porch.
No.
Say it.
Bored.
You want to go out on a porch.
On a limb.
Yeah, that's better.
Wow.
Oh, now that's just you guys.
And we'll end with the Ralph Nader. Which I believe
Nader is correct. What? Nader. I said that clear as day.
I only have so much time in a break to pull all your clips, JD.
Ralph. Ralph. My buddy Ralph.
You're the only person in broadcasting that has to say Ralph N-word. Because you're afraid to actually say Nader.
Can't say it.
I believe this one is Pinnacle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right. 77 is Ralph Nader. And then 73 is Obama talking about Nader. Yeah. Nader. Ralph. The Ralph guy.
Dude, that's not something you want to dance around.
It doesn't make any sense to say that. I wouldn't do it.
All right.
77 is Ralph Nader. And then 73 is Obama talking about Nader. God. What? Don't look at me. I didn't say anything other than the man's name. If you guys...
I'm sorry I got to hit the delay and correct you, but that's not his name.
You guys have told yourselves you hear it so much. Now you do hear it. Because it's not really there.
We hear it the first time you say it.
No.
And then every time afterwards, it gets worse.
No.
Do you go back and tweak this audio after we listen to it? Because it really seems to get more damning.
I don't do anything to it. If I do anything, I would erase the file.
All right.
77 is Ralph Nader. And then 73 is Obama talking about Nader.
Is that all of them?
Yeah. Well, we'll have a couple more coming here shortly.
You almost got enough cuts for a CD.
I don't want a CD of just misspeaking, slurs.
Yeah.
Slurring words. God!
say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Would you like to wager before I play your last clip?
That I might have slipped and stuttered? Well, I know I did that. But as far as saying any word that was ugly or racist, I did not do that.
All right, had your chance.
I just thought you meant the numbers in the KKK. K.
Huh?
I hear all three letters.
You don't hear KKK.
Absolutely. That's what I said. I stuttered slightly on the middle one. I just thought you meant the numbers in the KKK. See?
Oof.
That's not oof.
Are you autistic?
I'm certainly not autistic.
It's the autistic Klansman.
What's the matter with you?
We need to have you tested.
For what?
Autism.
I stuttered.
I got my own window liquor.
I stuttered. That's all. I just thought you meant the numbers in the KKK. See? Just a little stutter.
There's not a C there.
That's a little stutter there.
All right. What about when you called him Monster Obama?
That didn't happen. Possibly.
Money?
Yeah.
All right.
How much? $100.
I want some.
Huh?
I want some of this.
No, you've already heard it. That's no fair.
Well, if you're so sure, what's the problem?
Yeah, Dan knowing what it says is not going to change the outcome.
I haven't heard it either.
We'll let Trey and Russ be the deciding factors.
Okay. Well, of course they're going to jump on me and say I said it.
I'll let Alfie decide.
Okay.
Alfie likes you.
Yeah, he does, I think.
He's an honest boy.
$100?
$100.
How much you want, Trey?
100.
I'll cover it.
Okay.
I'd like 5,000, please.
You don't get a vote.
I'll take 5,000 for Monster, Alex.
Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president.
See? Monster Obama.
Mr.
New.
There's no monster there. Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president.
There's
Mr.
no.
I hear it.
What are you listening to?
I would have no reason to say that. Let's be logical for a moment here.
We don't have time for that.
This would make no...
You slip these things. You've been slipping this crap in for 8 years.
I don't do any such thing. Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president. No.
Monster.
I don't agree.
Alfie?
JD, I don't know how you're doing this.
Well, at least you got a new fan.
Thanks. Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president. So I don't really say anything clear. That was not a word.
If you're unsure,
yes.
I'm not even going to say it. The other clip, I just shortened it to just the word.
No. No reason to piss them off.
Fair enough.
Do anything.
Tax season's coming up. Gotta stay in good.
Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president.
You know,
Mr.
You have Tourette's?
No, I had no Tourette. What, racist Tourette's?
Well, you know, sometimes as Klansmen I say when I don't mean to.
Sorry to offend.
Sometimes I say it and I mean it, sometimes it just slips out.
Sorry to offend.
Someone took offense by that, then it clearly was an accident.
You have too many accidents at a certain point. You got to go back and look at your actuary charts.
I just slipped.
I actually want to just go back to old audio and just see how many times he slips it by before we were really looking for it.
Yeah, I don't know that we actually looked. Yeah, possibly we did. The one time that I found it backwards, that's when we started looking for it forwards.
Yeah. And again, just random.
It ain't random.
It's absolutely random things. If you roll all this conversation backwards, I'm sure you'd hear lots of things.
Not from us. And you got so cocky, you said, screw, I ain't got no time for backmasking.
No,
I'm forward now.
We know that I sometimes have a tendency to stutter occasionally. Say something and stop in mid-sentence and make it sound like maybe I was saying something else. That's all it is. Just like the guy on CNN did.
Klansman with Tourette's.
No.
Sorry to offend.
Stop it, Dan.
Okay. Ready to,
Yeah,
finish
sure.
news?
We've never really even started.
Who's that on hold?
Bill, line 4.
Bill from where?
Fort Worth.
I ain't taking that. I'm not having somebody pull that on me.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, Bill?
I listened to that thing back and forth the way you guys did on the AC/DC song. He's saying minstrel, like Al Jolson and the guys in blackface. It's not Mister or Monster.
Okay, I just understood what you said. You think JD's saying minstrel?
He's saying minstrel, like Al Jolson. He's not. He's saying minstrel Obama.
Well, no, I'll go back and review. Thank you. Why are you taping a show rolling it frontwards and backwards? Well, now you got everybody paranoid.
I'm not paranoid. Why? You guys are reading into things that aren't there.
Where was the clip, Dan?
Dan's Flash.
Okay.
And Grand Dragon.
Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president.
Oh, that's Munster.
No. It would make... I like Obama. I would never say anything bad about him. Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president. I like him. He's a great guy.
Why you call him the Munster?
I didn't call him anything. I don't want to say it now. I'm so paranoid with every word I say now. I'm having to listen to it in my head before I say it, and it's making me crazy. Possibly Mr. Obama being our next president.
You going to make him rename the presidential limo Munster Coach?
No.
Munster 1?
There'd be no reason for this.
Munster House.
No. President Obama. So that would be his new name.
Tell you about any Munsters?
No.
Okay.
God. Let's get to news or anything else other than this, please.
All right, fine. We'll load up the news thing. Thank you.
Quit looking at me.
Right down.
Asian and Pacific stock markets tumbled in early trading on Tuesday after the U.S. House of Representatives failed to adopt a Wall Street bailout measure, triggering the largest point drop in, of course, U.S. market history. Japan's Nikkei index dropped more than 550 points in the first 45 minutes of trading, while the Australian Securities Exchange fell more than 240 points. Asian markets reacted to the U.S. Dow, which plunged 777 points at closing, or just under 7%, and the worst single-day point loss ever, topping even the loss after September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks.
And you still have congressmen, their constituents, that are calling and still against the bailout, knowing that the foreign markets are dropping because of our lack of action on this.
Well, I mean, just today, the largest car dealer in the country filed for Chapter 11.
Car manufacturer?
No, car dealership. It's a Chevy dealership.
Okay.
He owns dealerships in multiple states. They had to file for Chapter 11 because they can't get credit. You can't get credit in the car business. You can't buy cars.
I heard somebody say something today that made sense, which is they could give credit right now, but they're not doing it because they want to wait and see. Why would I give you credit today when next week there may be a bailout?
No, I mean, banks have been tightening with credit for the last month. This is just, it's now starting to trickle down to people who own businesses.
The moment we pass this, everybody's going to lighten up.
Yeah, they should. I mean, you're taking all this debt off them, and
then who is against it? Who's the people that don't like bailouts? And initially, you're just going to have to get over that.
I didn't like it either. The fact that you had people that were gambling with our economy, knowing that sooner or later this was going to come to fruition, things were going to fall apart, and they didn't really give a rat's ass. But if things are going to trickle down and it's going to affect the rest of the country, then you're going to have to do the bailout. Call it something else if you want. Call it some gift of kindness. People don't like the term bailout because you got a lot of CEOs that are going to benefit from this that shouldn't. Do the bailout. Do a criminal investigation. Go get the dildos that perpetrated this, and everybody will be happy.
That will happen, but I cannot see how anybody can look at this. And the bailout's terrible. The greedy little guys on Wall Street are awful, but that's where we are. It's like the war, like Trey said the other day. Not good, but we're there.
Well, and mind you, this is after Monday, the Fed pumped in $600 billion into the market to try to ease liquidity, and we're still having these issues. Banks
$600 billion?
Uh-huh.
So if that didn't do any good, why would another 100? I know they're talking about another 700 billion,
right?
But why would another 100 billion make a difference?
Because this would actually.
Because at that point you would have pumped 700 billion into the economy.
Because the 700 billion is to actually buy these debts and take them off the bank's books. And
Well, hang on, the one that they just infused or the bailout?
The bailout.
All right. Well, what was the 600 billion for? Just I didn't see anything.
Yeah, where'd that go?
You get anything?
Nothing.
We didn't get nothing.
Just for the banks, just to try to give them more money to start. Hopefully,
they just gave it to them.
Well, I mean, it's basically a loan, but just to pump money into the system to try to get them to. Banks aren't lending to each other.
Calm down.
Sorry.
Banks what?
Aren't lending to each other, and that is the key here. Is that banks? That's why they have a Fed funds rate, so Bank A can loan money to Bank B when their book is short at the end of the day. But sometimes if Bank B has lost money, they need let's say a 1-year note
that they'll get from another institution.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I got it. Thank you. Go ahead, Dan.
I actually got an email about someone who actually is opposed to the bailout. Got this earlier today. Russ, I was listening to Tom Likas last night, and he was talking about the bailout falling through. He said he's against it, but I never really heard him say why. Do you think you could find out from him? Thanks, boss. Love the show.
I'll try and call him tomorrow. He's already on the air in L.A. But I don't know how you don't just stop, look at the basics. The economy is going to crumble, not totally, because there's always going to be a balance. But for right now, this is going to be our best way out. I don't like it. I don't like bailing out people who blew it.
No,
but you're going to have other institutions that didn't blow it. They're going to suffer, and that's going to trickle down to people who want to buy cars, houses, whatever.
I heard somebody say today, like, you're looking at this and people are going, the markets always recover. They will recover. What if they don't? The same people that were like, in New Orleans. Hey, Katrina's probably not going to be that bad. Well, you're dead. You're wrong. You can be wrong.
Well, our history shows the markets always have recovered because we're still here.
But we have never gotten to this point yet, as far as I know.
We went through a depression.
Well, I just mean recently. We haven't been this bad off. I'm only repeating what I'm hearing other people say. I got no clue. I barely keep my checking book balanced. So
it shouldn't be too hard since you've decided not to pay WAMU for your mortgage.
They don't need the cash. They didn't take care of what I gave them before.
You owe them that money.
I owe the money to a WAMU.
Pay them.
They're not around anymore. Somebody else bought them. And I have no paperwork from that other bank. None. I'll wait till I get my paperwork that says Chase on it.
Yeah, good luck.
Why? Why would I have to pay if it's the new company when they come along?
Are you serious or are you jacking me? Because I really can't tell. Because I can't think of anybody who would sit there and weigh all this out and watch the news and, well, that company doesn't look like they're going to make it, so I think I'll just shove it up GMAC's ass.
Just wait a month and see how it comes out. See, I'll get some paperwork and then I'll pay the new people.
You wait a month.
Then I'm going to lose a payment somewhere.
You wait a month and you don't pay them, then you're going to pay the penalty for waiting a month. Anytime
My argument will be, I had no contract with you people.
They don't care.
Well,
there is no argument to be had.
I have no contract with them.
Yes, you do.
I have had nothing that says Chase on it. Nothing.
It doesn't matter. Washington Mutual is still open. You can go to any WAMU bank. I bank at WAMU. It's still open.
They haven't changed the signs yet.
They don't have to change the sign. They're still in business. Just because you're watching CNN doesn't mean all of a sudden you're going to stop paying for stuff that you owe on. You owe on it.
I do owe on it.
Then pay for it.
I will.
Why do you think you get to live a month for free?
Because
you better tell me you're jacking around because this is really getting up my hoe.
I'm jacking around.
I don't believe you.
I'm 6 months ahead on my house payment.
You better hope they don't fold. Because you ain't getting it back.
I keep getting the emails. Are you really that stupid? No, if I got you pissed off, that worked.
I actually got one of those. Hey, Dan, please make sure you ask JD this because he's not replying. I hope his I'm not paying for my mortgage because I'm entitled stance is a bit. If it is, then he's doing a hell of a job and deserves a raise. Apparently not if you're 6 months ahead. If not, then he deserves to lose his house and have his credit shot to hell. I love the show. And I've never been more irritated at someone in my life as I was at JD for his entitled attitude and complete lack of facts about what's actually going on.
That was a hard argument to keep up going for 2 days, too.
I'd start tearing him a new a-hole about now for that retarded stance, but
I'm not jacking around. You better hope they don't fold.
They're not going to fold. They're completely, everything's fine.
Is that Eddie? Yes, Eddie.
Hey, Russ, what's happening? Hey, what's up, everybody? Yo, Trey.
Yes.
man, what does this fall through as far as the bailout plan mean for like the common folk? You know what I'm saying? Like the people that are barely making ends meet. Does that mean that? I mean, how is it going to affect the oil and gases and just everyday living?
Well, first of all, it's only going to affect people who can get credit.
Oh, okay. No, I can't get that.
That's why I said it. But you know what's funny is all of this is going on. The stock market has dropped dramatically. The foreign markets have dropped. Freaking gas prices went down.
What?
Oh, like you'd know.
I heard a commentator today talk about how oil prices going down to now where they are is actually not really doing us any favors.
Why?
How does it?
They just said, you're starting to lower revenues at a time when, they said they're right around $105, $110 a barrel right now is a good price. So them going below that.
I heard today that it was like $98 a barrel.
It is. They said below 100.
I like that.
On paper it sounds, and I'm not fully grasping this argument, but they're saying
that's because it doesn't make any sense.
And the loss of revenues for the oil companies, that in and of itself may have
the oil companies will be able to make it.
They have record profits year after year after year.
They seem pretty resourceful.
This is just
plus, I'm sure all the money they've made in the past, they probably banked that, set in some place for that rainy day. Damn. How we doing, Chloe? Go.
All right. The Las Vegas Strip, famous for its glitz and glamour and notorious for taking a paycheck or two, may soon be taking some of the DISD teachers. With nearly 700 teaching jobs on the line, Trustee Ron Price traveled to Las Vegas yesterday to meet with educators there. It was a chance to start a dialogue with one of the only districts nationwide hiring in great numbers and who seem more than interested to consider our teachers who are expecting to be laid off.
If all the teachers in the DISD had any common sense, all of them would leave and go to Vegas.
Absolutely.
Screw. How many
I think
is Vegas looking for?
They're looking to hire nearly 400 teachers.
And DISD is looking to lay off how many?
Initial reports, they were saying 675. But there may be some wiggle room on that because they want more administrative positions cut as opposed to all the teachers.
So at least some of these teachers got some place to go because DISD didn't realize they were $80-some-odd million in the hole until after the school year started, and the teachers got no place to go.
I would put my application in every other district in North Texas. I mean, because you just never know. This is what we found out so far with the district. What's the next shoe?
Well, but that's the other problem is you can go around to every district in North Texas and put in an application, but they're not going to be able to do anything for you until the end of this current year.
Well, you should have looked at the history just over the past couple of years, just with the debit card fraud and the $45 million that was gone. Well, that'd have been enough for me to look for a position someplace out of DISD.
Surely the debit thing, that's the worst of our problems. And it's nothing but sunny days ahead.
Thought wrong, dude. Damn.
Students said at least 2 girls were suspended from a North Texas high school for playing a suggestive song at a pep rally. Students said the girls from the twirl team were disciplined for playing Katy Perry's song, I Kissed a Girl, at a pep rally at Van High School in Van Zant County.
Cheerleaders?
Twirlers.
Yeah.
Cheerleading outfits?
Most likely.
Hell yeah. Read it again.
God.
Students said 2 girls from the twirl team were disciplined for playing Katy Perry's song, I Kissed a Girl, at a pep rally at Van High School.
Now where Everett's from?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Were they girls? Or were they donkeys?
No, it's 2 girls.
It says 2 girls.
2 girls?
It doesn't.
According to Everett, everything out in East Texas is good to go.
No, these are 2 female girls that go to high school, and they got suspended for 2 football games because they played a song about 2 girls kissing.
What's the issue with that?
Apparently somebody in the school said that doesn't belong, that type of a song doesn't belong in our schools. It belongs in your car.
It belongs everywhere.
I think possibly they might have a point on this one. The kids really should have cleared that through an adult first before you play a questionable song. Why play a song about 2 girls kissing?
It's a top 40 song.
It's a top 40 song, but it's about 2 chicks kissing. And
kids don't always listen to the lyrics.
This one, apparently.
This one, they know the lyrics.
Yeah, everybody knows the lyrics for this one.
They have to.
Well, no, stop with the bouncing. You look like you're in some kind of pain.
I'm in fuego.
I don't want to hear.
Like you're doing like an erection 2-step.
Trying to keep it under wraps.
Do your best.
I'm losing.
All right.
Read something in politics. That'll get it to go.
More bailout.
Oh, here, maybe this will help. It used to be called The Love That Dare Not Speak Its Name, particularly in Hollywood, where the revelation of homosexuality was believed to be a career killer. Now, out gays and lesbians are as casually visible as the cover of People magazine, which has recently run stories on Ellen DeGeneres and Clay Aiken's decision to discuss his sexuality. So in a time when self-declared bisexual Tila Tequila can have a highly rated MTV show on looking for a partner of either sex, Lindsay Lohan talks about her relationship with Samantha Ronson, and Star Trek's George Takei can have a very public wedding with his longtime partner. But is coming out still a big deal? Publicist Howard Bragman, author of the forthcoming blah, 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 says that it is. Every person that comes out is another barrier coming down, he says. Bragman was he was around when a performer revealing his or her homosexuality could still shock. He actually helped guide Dick Sargent when the Bewitched star came out of the closet in 1989. Indeed, there are now more gay characters in primetime TV than ever.
But you still have GLAAD and whoever the homo group for the guys is, they're still complaining that they don't have proper representation in sitcoms, dramas, movies.
Yeah, and
why is it you think that everybody gets proper representation? Not everything that's written is going to be able to include whites, blacks, gays, lesbians.
Because this is a new thing. We're gay, we're proud, and there's a lot of them in Hollywood. So there's we need to be represented correctly.
What's their motto?
I don't have a motto for them. What's their motto?
Whatever you just said.
I don't want to say it again. Dear God, quit pulling my stuff, my words, twisting them. I just about forget about what happened 20 minutes ago, and you guys do it again. I don't even know what I said now. I'm locking up.
You said we're gay.
Well, they
of course,
are.
No, I just said it as well.
Go, we just skip that portion.
Yeah.
No.
No other comments about Obama?
No, I have nothing else to say about Obama.
No Munster Obama.
I like Mr. I like Mr. Obama.
Okay.
I wish they actually laughed like that.
We need a break.
Maybe we should.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
All right, Dan, let's go.
All right, this last check of traffic is brought to us by Frank Kent Motors in Dallas. The tollway southbound after Northwest Highway, you have an accident that actually has been cleared, but the backup is still unwinding to Walnut Hill. And also in Dallas, on the tollway southbound to Forest Lane, there's an accident. Again, has been cleared, but everyone's still unwinding because everything's congested. Also in Dallas, 635 eastbound at the Miller Royal Lane exit, there's a disabled vehicle on the right shoulder. That is everyone backed up to 75. And over in Fort Worth, 820 southbound after Lake Worth, there's an accident blocking the left lane, and that has everyone stacked up across the bridge. There's your last check of traffic. I'm Dan. Russ Martin Show.
Thanks, Dan. All right, 67 below, going to be in the 80s all week. We have 82 now at Live 105.3.
While Dan gets back over here to do the news. JD, while you had Boo.
What?
This has nothing to do with you.
Go ahead.
It's just a question.
All right.
How big were her turds?
Oh, they're monumental. Yeah, they were huge. I really thought one of my kids was doing it for a while.
There was one in the formal entry this morning. Amy wakes me up. She goes, "You the floor?" Did I get all that?
Yeah, I believe you did. Yes.
I asked you again. You asked on the floor. I went out, and that thing was the size of a donkey.
No, not really.
It was huge. It was a human dump.
I don't know why Boo, or maybe it's just Beagles. I just thought it was Boo. Yeah, but the food maybe I was feeding or whatever. But yeah, that was after a while you forget about it. But the first time you see it, yeah.
Yeah, big, fat, long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I had to stop and think.
Did I?
Oh man, not on the floor.
Take one of Trey's orange pills.
I don't take any more pills from Trey unless I recognize the color.
That's a very good call.
The 2 times I took the orange ones, one time I slept for 13 hours, and the other time I slept with soup on my chest.
And you woke up somewhere naked when you went to sleep with your clothes on somewhere else.
Is that typical of beagles?
Yeah, they take abnormally large ones.
This dog probably don't weigh 15 pounds.
I know.
Where does it come from?
Mine's the same way. I mean,
yeah, I actually had to follow Boo around and watch her do it to make sure it was her. Because it was like, that's impossible.
You thought it was Chris or Jeff?
Yeah, I thought it was one of the kids. But then why are you doing it in the backyard? Didn't make any sense. But yeah, they're huge.
Is there anything I can do about that?
No. Sorry.
That's the biggest animal dump in the wild kingdom I've ever seen.
Take a picture.
In one spot. I almost did. But nobody would believe it. They think I went my own entryway and copped a squat.
Take a picture, send it to me. I'd like to reminisce.
Yeah, I guess having Great Danes, that morphs just about everything. But for a small dog, yeah, beagles take a honker.
It's impressive. It'd be enough to clog up any toilet in my house.
Dog sitting over it, kind of a little chest out. Yeah, that's right. That's me. I'm not even beat me for it. I don't care.
We'll see what you can do,
Mr.
190 pounds. Go ahead. Squat on the floor. Let's look at him.
Side by side. Don't put it over there. Side by side.
Yeah, don't put it away where it look. Scoosh them together.
Yeah, that's the only thing. They run weird, and they love to run. They just love to run, they'll run away.
And they love to howl.
I used to scream at Boo. I'd get out in the yard and there's nothing worse because dog's deaf. I mean, you know that dog heard you. Boo! Bouncing around the neighbor's yard.
Sorry, I'm outside sniffing. I can only do one thing at a time, and here ain't one of them.
You know that.
You could stand. She's in the backyard, and I'm ready to come back in. You can stand 2 feet away from her, scream as loud as you can. Don't hear you. Sorry.
Doesn't faze them a bit. Because I know as soon as you catch them, they're going back in the house. So it's like, no. Which one of us has 4 legs and which one has 2?
I can catch that dog.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I could never catch Boo.
Yeah, you got to stay. And honestly, like when I first got her, I had to almost carry around a rolled up newspaper and just to swat her to get her attention. So she finally, when I said come in, they knew to come in.
Well, I don't believe I'd go to somebody that's hit me with the paper. You call my name. I'm not coming anywhere near you.
I know what happens when
That's
you
a Star Telegram. Bad stuff's in there. All right. Just a question. Go ahead, Dan.
All right.
Hang on. Any other surprises I can expect out of this dog?
You've already found her on the table.
God, do they climb? Yeah, they love to climb.
Yeah, if you ever put anything like something that they could step on to get on the kitchen counter, you'll find her in there.
All right. Big climbers, they like to get loose, and they go deaf.
And they're very smart.
I haven't seen that side yet.
They howl? She howl?
No, hasn't done that.
That's amazing.
Boy, my dog did. Oh, it's never barked. Always the
Maybe she thinks if she howls, I'll be able to find her.
God, that's amazing. Like if they see...
No, she doesn't howl. Thank you. Go ahead, Dan.
Just a look at the human grunts. Volunteer fire departments in North Texas are facing a decline in volunteers. It's a part of a nationwide shortage of volunteer firefighters. Texas Fire Marshals Association President Kurt Harris says the economy is keeping a lot of people away from volunteering. He says many employers are less willing to let an employee leave work to fight a fire for a couple of hours.
Well, if you live in a neighborhood and you're covered by a VFD, get your dog ass down there and volunteer. Your house is going to be one of the ones that's going to be protected.
I guess some people don't want to take the time to train.
Then let it burn.
Train. You have to do the training.
Fire, water.
No, I'm sure there's actual training. Unlike you and Dan, you don't just grab a hose and open up the dumpster and let it burst into flames.
Is the dumpster out?
Now, it had to get worse before it got better because of you guys.
And you have to get at the fire to fight it. We had to open both sides of the dumpster.
And how did that work out for you? What was the immediate reaction?
Oh, God.
That's right.
That's part of firefighting, though.
To burn it completely to the ground. That way it
didn't burn to the ground. We put it out. We couldn't get the top was closed on it. We had to open the side doors to be able to get at it. Well, it had burned through part of the top. That's the way we saw the flames.
Let the air in.
You had to be able to fight the fire. We assessed the risk, and we took it.
You're going to tell me now you ventilated the dumpster.
You can't get the water in. There's the good and the bad.
Then you open one door. You don't open two. Let the breezes go through.
We both had water.
We figured we'd split the difference.
That's why you go through training.
And it was one of those dumbfounded bonding moments that both Dan and I had, because when we opened both doors and the flames shot out both sides, for a second we could see each other, and it was just that, oh no. Oh no.
Do I look as stupid as you look?
It really was one of those moments because we locked eyes, and it was just, we read each other's mind and thinking, yeah, this is about to be bad.
It wasn't. Neither one of us should have done whatever we just did.
And you're in a quandary. I put out the dumpster or me?
We used the buddy system.
Volunteers, I'm sure, have to go through.
Well, then you go and get the training, especially if you know you can't depend on anybody.
Yeah, I would imagine if you lived out in that kind of an area. But so the volunteers, they're just drying up. People don't want to do it.
Well, they do want to do it, but most volunteer firefighters have jobs that pay. Sure. That's the way you're able to go out and do that for free. And you've got companies that won't let them off to go do the volunteer work.
I would think in the country there'd just be a different attitude toward that, because
you still
it's your
have
property someday.
Which attitude?
I
which
would think employers out in that area, in the rural areas, would have a different attitude than, say, they would at JCPenney or here at
Most
CBS.
of the people that live in rurals work in a metropolitan area. Like, I think it was River Oaks, at the volunteer fire department. You had 3 off-duty Fort Worth firefighters died in that fire in River Oaks in the late 90s. And Fort Worth wasn't going to pay the life insurance because they were off-duty.
They were doing some volunteer work. That's big. Didn't they end up paying, though?
Yeah, I believe.
After the pressure.
They got something. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Well, Big Tex wants you to save on energy. The State Fair's official greeter will intersperse his usual greetings this year with tips on going green.
They frying grass?
No.
Take something to the fair and see if you can leave without it getting fried.
Everything is, all the food, you're right.
This marks the first time Encore has gotten a huge icon to be their fair spokesman. Encore has a hands-on take a load off Texas exhibit at the Coliseum. Got this from KRLD. They're big on the typos.
The Coliseum?
That's what it's supposed to be.
Coliseum.
That's why they spelled it.
It's not pulling stuff off their website.
There you'll find information on weather stripping, insulation, choosing the right windows, and more tips on how to save energy.
All deep fried.
You're going to the fair this year because I got you press credentials.
I thought the station couldn't get any.
The station can't get any.
How'd we get them?
They like you. Lady called me and goes, did you get, because they've changed people in the PR department. Would you make sure you got your press credentials? I said, we're still here at KLLI. She goes, oh, I know the station didn't have any, but how many do you need for this show? Okay, I'll come down and pick them up. See, they'll be at will call.
Why won't they give them to the station?
I don't know.
But they give them to us?
Yes.
I don't need these other shows.
No. They like us. Well, we've done a lot of things with them before, and they know us. And I don't know if they maybe change people in the promotions department, and they don't have a relationship yet that we have. I don't know.
What relationship do you need? You send a fax about a month before the fair. You ask for media credentials. We have call letters. On paper, it looks like a radio station.
We have them. Anytime you'd like to go, we have media credentials.
But nobody else? Mm-mm. Anybody else in CBS?
No.
That's good. All right, go ahead, Dan.
All righty then. Dallas Mavericks forward Josh Howard took a first step toward repairing his damaged reputation on Monday, saying he was sorry for disrespecting the national anthem. He said, I'd like to say that I'm truly and really am
sorry. Has he been out of town for the past couple of weeks?
Sort of. He's been around.
Have they been playing? I don't follow.
No, I think today was supposed to be their first practice, I think, Trey.
Yeah. Okay, so they're getting back to work. So now
the reason for my question is, why is it now?
I think because he's back in town.
Yeah, they had media day yesterday with the team.
Oh. Well, why wouldn't you just have a press conference right after all this blew up?
The truth of the matter is, I think he was in, I want to say North Carolina, and I don't think he was back here yet. And probably didn't want to come back for a while.
That did die down. I think about the Star Spangled Banner. Yeah.
So what did he say in his apology?
He said, I'd like to say that I'm truly and really am sorry for everything that's happened in the last 5 months. He said in a statement before taking questions from reporters, this is not the way I carry myself, not how I want to be portrayed. I'm sorry to everyone I've offended. I'm upset with myself and the way I've acted.
Tired of Cuban smacking me.
He said it was me just joking around. Guys were out there making fun, and I decided to get along in it. I wasn't using my head. I guess the valuable lesson I did learn is that words really do hurt, and you're held accountable for what you say. That's not me. I went to military school. I have friends that served in the military. I know how it is to wake up and salute the flag, the national anthem every game. I have my hand over my heart.
And camera phones aren't your friend.
Pretty much everything Mark Cuban told him to say, which is don't ever say anything stupid like that, because everybody's going to pick up on that. Even if you're playing around, it doesn't come off that way.
Well, he had even went on and explained why he don't celebrate the national anthem.
Yeah, he did. That's
and I'm still missing the part of I don't celebrate it because I'm black.
We even had somebody try to call in and explain that to us. It's 82 if you want to hear it. And they couldn't. I was confused by that. I don't understand how those two relate.
I guess it's like what he's saying here in his apology is that he just got caught up in, goofing around with all the other guys, and he just figured, well, I guess I better say something to be cool, too.
I got to look rebellious.
Yeah.
I guess.
Plus, it's just between me and my partners.
At that moment, it was.
Because I never heard of the YouTube.
My nigga Low, shouts out. Finger banner going on right now. I don't even celebrate that. But I'm black. Damn, Obama, all that shit. Hold up. The lads in the building, man. You already know what it is, man. You already know my nigga, man. Let him know who it is. D-Mo, Keon Kaufman, man.
I can't understand what he's saying. I don't know who his is.
It's one of those other fellas.
Who?
Los.
Who's that?
I don't know.
But it's his?
Apparently a bunch of theirs.
All right. Trey, you know who Los is?
Not a clue.
Hello? No. We're too white.
We're a lot of things too much.
How we doing, Chloe? Anything good, Dan?
Many mistakes celebrities make. Oh, here we go. I got this one. A Middletown woman is arrested after chasing...
Yes. Is this the one in the costume?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to ruin it. I'm just asking. I can ask questions on my own goddamn show.
I'm sorry, I got excited.
Well, calm down. It's just a woman in a costume.
A Middletown woman is arrested after chasing children, peeing on a porch, and blocking traffic, all while wearing a cow suit. Police say 32-year-old Michelle Allen was chasing children while wearing the cow costume early Monday evening. Allen also reported urinating on a neighbor's front porch.
You have to.
Well, the others are out.
Like anything, one of these things is bad enough, but you got to have the cow costume.
An officer told her to go home and stay there for the rest of the night.
I bet you did that, didn't you?
You're grounded.
Stayed in the barn. Police
were later called to North Verdi Avenue, where Allen was allegedly back blocking traffic. The arresting officer says she reeked of alcohol, slurred her speech, and was a belligerent cow.
Well, she's a cow. Is there a mugshot?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even make her change.
A lot of times they put people in a little, jumpsuit. Not
Oh, yeah, they let her change. Yeah, that's a big fat cow woman.
Little ears on and everything.
Yeah, they didn't even take the ears.
It's a little hat with the ears.
What city was this in?
Who cares?
I was just wondered.
Middletown, wherever Middletown is.
They just knew. The police department there knew. Nobody knows that town. We take this picture all over the world by tomorrow. Cow woman.
Anybody ask her why she dressed up like a cow?
I don't think the investigation's complete yet.
Maybe they call the police and there's a cow pissing on their porch.
Chasing kids.
They're not going to believe them. They'll send out the deputies.
Chasing kids whizzing on the porch and blocking traffic. A drunk cow.
Have you seen the mugshot? Have you seen it, Trey? There you go.
Yeah.
Cow woman.
She's trying to be a superhero.
It's the cow cave. I will be back.
Back to the Russ Martin Show. It's the treehouse that has plenty of room for you. The Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
We'll bring
I don't think so.
all that stuff in here. We can decide what we'll put in the yard sale Saturday morning.
There's a lot of it here. Just box it all up and take it out. All of it up there.
I want to get rid of this.
Oh, Lord.
Is this the only one we have?
We got the extreme and I got the other one. This is the extreme one that you have. Then we have the one that's a level down, I guess.
I'm not getting rid of this.
Yes, you are. You never. As long as I'm talking to my kids, you never play with that. Put it in the box. We're giving it to kids. You're making money for the foundation. You don't.
But I don't want to get rid of this.
You don't. When was the last time you played with that?
I don't know. When was the last time we used the shocking game? On David Henry?
I think so.
Okay. Memories. You want to let something like that go?
Well, we've already done it. He's not going to fall for it again.
David Henry.
Oh, never mind. It was barely out of my mouth before I realized what I'd said. But you have two of them.
Well, we've got the earlier model, and then this is, what is this? This is the extreme shock.
Shock, yes.
Lightning reaction.
4 handles and then yes, shocking. Put it away. Put it in the box. Oh, Jesus. No one likes this. Got it.
Touch it.
Grab it. You.
I'm not touching it.
Get it. Get the handle. If it hurt that bad.
Then you do it.
I don't want to.
David Henry didn't seem to like it.
Strength tester.
Extreme shock on the top of it. On both sides, it says lightning reaction. What's it do?
Was it going to shock me? Everybody goes, no.
Do you have it, Chloe?
Yes.
We're keeping this.
No, we're not. All the stuff has to go to the yard sale for Saturday if we're going to make any money. We can get more later. They'll probably come on something new.
You have any old radio station memorabilia you can bring?
Yeah, probably do.
What about all those record plaques you stole when we were
I
working?
didn't steal any of those. They had my name on them. I got all those from the record companies.
Some of them didn't have your name on it.
Oh, you're talking about the KAFM. I stole those.
Yeah. One night, JD and I don't know why I was still up there at night.
You liked hanging around when you were running away from your girlfriend.
We started pulling the record plaques off the wall. See if we could play them.
Aren't they just
No, they're real records.
But some of them aren't the records that the plaque says.
No, they're junk records that they just sprayed over, but they're not, the bands don't match the actual album.
The tracks.
And so you stole them all?
A couple of them. The ones I liked.
Just bring those.
I'll bring some of that stuff up. Yeah, I've got all that.
Well, good. Then we can keep this.
We don't need that. Put that away. You haven't played with that in months.
Stop it. This guy. What else we got that we're keeping?
We'll get a new one. We're keeping it. Put all this in. Let me go through this after you're out of here.
Will not. This is the shocking roulette with 4 holes for 4 fingers. We're keeping this.
No.
Yes.
That's got to go.
Will not.
You don't play with any of these. I know that sounds like I'm being...
That one can go.
Yeah, plus Chloe hates this one. We're keeping that
We
one.
all hate all of them. No one likes any of these.
Hey, turn this one off. All right. What else?
That one will be on the shocking table.
All right, we can sell this.
Yeah, that goes.
Don't take Chloe's beer bong.
Like he needs
can't
one.
take the bong, man.
We don't use this.
I use it.
I think we touched this in 2 or 3 years.
Hey, I've touched it.
Head brush beer bong, the extreme funnel and tube. Chug a lug.
Yeah, because those are a pain in the ass to make.
We bought this one.
I know, but I haven't seen that at Spencer's lately.
You seem to do okay with alcohol consumption without a big tube.
So you want to keep this one?
Yes, please.
$25.
Okay, if that's what it takes.
Okay. Maybe I'll just have a yard sale in
There'll
here.
be nothing left for the yard sale Saturday.
I'll just buy all the stuff.
God.
Did you give me the audio from David Henry?
Yes.
What cut is it?
18.
He came in during a break, wanted his afternoon tug, so he'd go back to being a GM and screwing up.
He's just standing over there by all the shocking toys. Like, what are all these things? Jeez, Dave, what could they possibly be?
What's this do? I don't know. Give it a shot.
We all just sat here and went, I can't believe he's doing that.
It's something from Arbitron. Grab it, the ratings.
I've been looking for one of these.
It's their new meter. Just grab it. What cut?
18.
I
Okay.
don't know, you've seen these at the circus. They just show how much strength you have in your hand.
All right, pick that up.
Yeah, now hold it on the ground. Hold on. At one point, wasn't he like the GM for all the stations in Dallas?
Oh, yeah.
I think he was the general sales manager for the cluster, and then he got promoted
All
to
the CBS stations in Dallas. Mm-hmm. This guy.
Yes. He's a great guy. Good manager.
He's a buffoon.
Well, no, you've seen these at the circus. They just show how much strength you have in your hand.
All right, pick that up.
Yeah, now hold it on the ground. Hold on. Right here.
What do I do?
Hang on. Does he have
This one too?
No, that one works. All right, anytime.
Damn, all right, if I was like that? No. No? Is it going to shock me?
No. Give him the other one, Trey.
Try it again.
It's strong.
What a pee hole.
He's not. He's a manager in a very successful company.
But this coming from the guy that at the end of it said, "You're strong."
Slapping the puss.
Somebody wants to buy JD's sex wing? Yes, David.
Hi, Russ. Like JD, I am also a connoisseur of the adult novelties, and I was wanting to know how much JD wanted for his swing.
It's worth $500. I got it for free, so we'll land somewhere in the middle there.
It'd be how much?
It's worth $500. I paid nothing, so somewhere in the middle.
Oh, gee.
$200.
Okay. Not a bad deal, really.
It's brand new, still in the box.
What do you want to give us for it?
Do what?
How much do you want? I'm doing swap shop. I got 2 Krager mags and a calf.
What can I get for him? God, we used to do that in small market radio every Saturday morning. Louie's Swap Shop.
And every Saturday I get up and because, there's some of the smaller stations that you can pick up in Dallas-Fort Worth, and they do swap shop, and I never remember to either tape it or even listen to it.
It's just the same thing. What's the big draw? It's just what you just did. Guy gets on me, he's got some tires, and he wants a Frigidaire. And then here's my number, and you can call me. Now, the Frigidaire came from my ex-wife's house, so it's got her face print on the door. I mean, it was always
But
funny.
the freezer works, because that's where her head is.
Those are classic.
I could put together some CDs, like of y'all's air checks and stuff we could sell.
Huh?
CDs to sell. People always want to hear old stuff.
Old air checks?
Yeah.
No. There's a reason they're old.
How about we sell your unedited voicemails to me?
Never mind.
Why not? Audio. People love audio.
I love it.
And this is behind the scenes because a few of the voicemails I have from you are unedited. And some of the things you call me are ugly.
Making money for the foundation. Are you going to sing, by the way, at the yard sale, Trey?
No. Why not?
I don't sing.
We don't play.
Yes, you do.
Perfect balance.
Yeah. We was made for you.
You have found the perfect band.
Dan's coming out. You guys can do the
500 miles?
the Proclaimer song. Know who it is?
Absolutely.
There.
I can't get that drunk at 11 in the morning.
Yes, you can. What? We got up one morning to go pick up Rob at the airport when he came back from Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
He was already toasted.
That was like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just still drunk from the night before.
Oh.
So it doesn't count if you haven't reset?
No.
It's the Clo now.
What, Clo?
No, it doesn't. I'll show you how to reset, though.
How does that work? Normally resets when you pass out.
No. When you reset,
don't pass out.
You have to. When you get your second drunk on afterwards, you just have to take like 3 shots in a row.
We're talking about getting drunk in the morning. Trey says it doesn't count because he was drunk from the night before.
No, you just have to.
You're missing what I'm
back
saying.
up.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Stay up all night, Trey, and stay drunk.
I think what Chloe's trying to say is taking Trey to another level.
Chloe's trying to get Trey, drunker.
Yeah.
You missed what I said.
It'll be a lot of fun. And what time does the yard sale start again?
I don't know. About 10.
10, okay.
Someone actually called up, and I've gotten a couple emails wanting to know what time the band's going to play at the yard sale.
Probably about 10.
Okay.
Probably play for a couple hours. And Trey, you got till then to get toasted. That way it's noon. You don't feel like an alcoholic.
That makes you feel better, yeah.
All right, go ahead then.
Okay. Well, according to U.S. News and World Report, there are 7 reasons why celebrities who make tons of cash still end up broke. Number 1, of course, obvious, too much spending. Most celebrities assume their next paycheck is a sure thing, but the reality is that they'll probably have a short career with bursts of high income scattered throughout. Number 2, just not having a plan. In general, everybody needs to prepare for the worst case scenario when it comes to money. For a celebrity, that means estimating how long their career might last, and of course, figuring out the average of how much they can earn when they're not working and they have to live off that amount.
You don't give it away.
No. You have to make a plan, and you see.
No, I mean, you don't give it away to your posse. That's what happened to MC Hammer.
Did he just give away large chunks or just a little bit to everybody? I don't know the story completely.
He spent a lot of it on his house and his lifestyle, but he also gave it away to a lot of his partners. And then when he went teats up, they wouldn't give it back.
Because what he did is he hired all of his, extended friends and family onto his payroll, and guys that maybe drive his car making $250,000 a year.
What were they buying? Things like Rolexes?
If it was gold and you could carry it, they were buying it. And he finally got to a point when he gave away most of his cash. He's doing spots for Taco Bell, jumping out of buildings wearing Punjabi pants.
That's when you know you've made serious errors. That or when you're in the cannon at the circus.
I ain't bagging on that.
You'll never end up there. I still can't believe Adam West did. That's real, right? He really ended up in a cannon?
I think that was in his biography.
That's so sad.
He was typecast right after Batman. I think it's the early 70s. No cash, nothing. And he's having to go out and he would do the car shows and he'd wear the Batman outfit. And one event he had to get in a cannon and get shot out of it.
And who was the star that ended up in Playhouse Theaters?
William Shatner.
Oh, yeah, living out of his truck?
It's depressing. After being on Star Trek.
Which goes back and emphasizes, it doesn't matter how big you get, the bottom's always going to fall out. And mine will probably do it right here in this studio.
Not at all. No, they're 2 different worlds. Television shows, short-lived. Radio, Bo and Jim. You can go on a long time.
Now I've lost the argument.
Number 3, celebrities not learning to manage an unpredictable income, trying to find the balance between the highs and the lows. Number 4, not paying off debt when they can. Of course, unpredictable means you got to pay it down. Number 5, not surrounding themselves with trustworthy people. The worst thing anyone can do with their money is leave it to someone else to manage, and then they get screwed. Number 6, not saving for retirement. All of us, celebrities included, should be putting 8% of our income toward retirement and ideally keeping it an emergency fund. And finally, number 7, giving money to financial leeches.
Will you stop wheezing in the mic, John?
I'm not wheezing in the mic.
Yeah, because I can shut your mic off and all of a sudden the windstorm stops.
Let me listen. Yeah, I guess I am all stopped up. Sorry. I was looking down. I didn't think I was doing that.
Turn your headphones up then.
Oh, well, I've got to get new headphones. They're just old. I just forgot to get new ones recently. I used to replace them every couple of years. Nobody cares.
That's a great story.
Very boring.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thank you, Dan.
A judge denied a Central Florida Homeowners Association's request to keep protesters.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
I forgot. I just see Gavin came back. Gavin, where you been all day?
I was out at Great Texas Motor Speedway.
Bothering Eddie Gossage again?
And we're preparing for a big race weekend. Dickey's 500. I'm excited.
When is that?
November 2nd.
And you have to go out to these pre-planning meetings. Why? Eddie Gossage needs what kind of help? Even though he's a general manager of one of the
and we like to
biggest
sit down and
sporting arenas.
And have the races
complexes.
Probably had the races very successfully even before Gavin came here from Vegas.
Well, yeah, how'd they do NASCAR before you come along? Slick. Speed.
You know, we talk about radio and how we can enhance our coverage and make it better.
Speed spittle.
How are you going to enhance what you're doing?
Well, we talk about different segments that we can do in our pre-race show. I mean, this year we've added a half hour, so we're 2.5 hour pre-race show. It's going to be awesome.
You know what might help?
What?
If you did pictures and video.
We would see the cars.
Yeah.
NASCAR's great on
That's the type of enhancement that really you want for NASCAR.
No.
They got all those trouble to paint those cars.
I'm telling you, I listen every Sunday. I'm listening to this radio station, and I'm in my car. It helps me drive. Great. I love it.
I got to give it to them, really. Of all the sports on radio, NASCAR is the easiest to listen to for the way they do it.
So you listen to this station?
Yeah.
Do you ever listen to the other one that you program? The one that you got set on auto destruct?
I do not. It's News Radio 1080 KRLD, and yes, I do listen. I can't listen all the time.
And do you think you get a lot more respect out of your employees over there at KRLD?
Oh, there's no question about that. And I mean,
is that why you spend most of your time over there?
Oh, I do not spend most of my time. I was here all day today.
Your office was dark up until about 12 minutes ago.
I was on business.
Out at TMS.
Yes.
Telling Eddie Gossage how to run NASCAR.
It's about building relationships, and that's what I constantly do. We talk about NASCAR. We talk about the race weekend. We talk about how they can help us as a radio station, how we can help them sell tickets. Yeah, they're great.
I still like the enhancement of video.
We can't put video on the radio. But we have included video on our website, which has helped a great deal.
Okay. And you think the respect factor only happens over at KRLD?
Well, I mean, yeah, because...
All right, so let me ask you this. Why did Ernie and Jay say this today?
Gavin is a... butt munch.
No.
You got to warn somebody.
They did not say that.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
They would not say that. They
even double tagged you.
They would not,
What are they doing,
would
Mad
not say
Libs?
that about me.
What, Dan?
Are they playing Mad Libs?
I don't know.
They would not say that about me.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
Clearly they did.
No. They wouldn't say that about
And obviously one didn't want to get in trouble without the other.
No, I was going to say, all I said was Gavin is.
Yeah.
A.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
And on a completely different subject. Butt munch.
They wouldn't say that about me.
Ernie sounds pretty adamant when he says it.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
I'll tell you what, if that's the case and they're on remote for the next 3 days, I will go to those remotes and I will speak to them personally about this.
About what? You take abuse from us? Why wouldn't you take it from Ernie and Jay?
They say that about me? How dare them? I'm the one that created that program. I'm the one that fights for them all the time. I'm the one that gets them live reads, appearances. I'm the one that helps create that program.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the respect I get.
Obviously, you don't have any control over your talent. Maybe you should practice over here with me.
You're the creator of all this.
What do I got to do with Ernie and Jay calling you a butt munch?
Please.
I think in the 5 years you've been here, that's the only thing I haven't called you. And it's really twisted me.
They came up with it. Yeah.
Gavin is a... butt munch. At least they're showing, some unity between the two of them.
Camaraderie.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
Good chemistry.
So they didn't think that'll lead to ratings, making fun of the program director.
Or sure.
Very well. Quite fantastic.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
Stop playing that.
Trey, take this file and stick it on russmartin.com and make it a ringtone.
No.
I may go ahead and buy that. Gavin is a... butt munch.
No.
Gavin is a... butt munch.
No.
I sat in the studio. Chloe finally left before the show started. He got tired of me hearing me playing it.
Gavin is a... butt munch. What is it about Ernie and his delivery on that? It's just so dead on.
I don't know, but he sells it there at the end. We need a break for Lycus? All right.
We'll be back to the Russ Martin Show.
Gavin is a butt munch. Gavin is a butt munch.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show.
Pop you in the pooper buddy until I hear you squeal.
Gavin
first, that'll pass, and then you'll see how good it feels.
Gavin
Style, so get on your paws and turn around and kneel.
Gavin is a
pop you in the pooper buddy. Let's see how good that feels.
butt munch.
Very nice. Master D. Martin.
Gavin is a butt munch.
Funny every time.
He was already trying. I don't know who he was trying to call. It was either Ernie or Jay during the last break. He wasn't getting a hold of anybody.
Say that, did you? I'll tell you.
Well, I'm not a butt munch. And if you really got to have a staff meeting to explain to everybody that works for you, you're not a butt munch, you're a butt munch.
Yeah. Never thought of it that way.
I haven't heard that word since I was a kid.
That's junior high word.
I had completely forgotten about it. Ernie bringing it back. Gavin is a butt munch.
You're just so used to hearing them talk about serious topics. Butt munch isn't one of them.
Well, Gavin was saying yesterday he's going to New York to pick up a Marconi Award, and from the same station you get butt munch. That's diversity.
Dichotomy, yeah.
All right. Anything else before we go? It's after 7.
Yeah, I wanted to throw this at you. Gavin is a butt munch. And that's all I got.
What?
In 2006, a 45-year-old man from Battle Creek, Michigan, named Jeffrey Haynes, pleaded guilty to sodomy after he was busted sexually violating a sheep. He was sentenced to up to 20 years in prison, though he's up for parole after only 2.5 years. The judge also ordered that when he's released from prison, he'll have to register as a sex offender. But last week, a court ruled that when Haynes gets out of prison, he will not have to register as a sex offender because, according to the letter of the law, only a human can be considered a victim of a sex crime. And since Haynes' victim was a sheep, he doesn't technically qualify as a sex offender.
I think if you'll abuse an animal, especially a sheep, which is not the most attractive out of all of them, you'll probably go on to people.
You could. It's a matter of victimization. How do you do that? Just walking happily through the woods, maybe the barnyard, and go, well, I never thought of that.
That one's all by himself.
They say that one feels like a real China. Right out there in the open. Little tail. Kind of furry like one.
No. Leave the goat alone.
Why?
Why do you have to ever say that to somebody? Leave the goat alone.
That would shave.
Wool's good all year. Breathes. How is it just walking through through your livestock?
Birds are flying around. One beautiful thing, just right here in the.
That bitch wants it.
Oh my God! You see the way she looked at me? No, I mean that one looked at me.
Maybe just once. I'll massage your shoulders first.
Give it a hoof rub.
All right, Dan, we'll leave now.
Okay. For more information on The Russ Martin Show, including pictures, videos, hoof rubs, and more, go to russmartin.com. To answer any questions you may have about the show, go to russmartin.info. To email the show, and during the show only, just send that to studio@russmartin.com. Other show websites, johndavidryan.com, danO'Malley.com. Gavin is a butt. Oops. DJClo.net. Gavin is a butt munch. TradeTrendHome.com. And for Chuck the Band Manager, ChuckWheat.com. The official liquor store of the show is Majestic Fine Wine and Spirits. Their website, majesticliquors.com.
Butt munch.
The official airline of the Russ Martin Show is Southwest Airlines. Their website, southwest.com. And the official photographer of the Russ Martin Show is Jim March. His website, jimmarch.com. And, of course, for all of your party or team building needs, contact Outrageous Adventures. Their website, outrageousadventures.com. And the official site for Live 105.3 is live1053.com.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
See you.
Gavin is a...
You can now listen to the Russ Martin Show anytime you want on the web at russmartin.info.
Butt munch.
The Russ Martin Show rocks the Metroplex.